Look at this guy. Look at this freaking guy. He's already glore passing. The stream hasn't even started yet. Can you believe him? Can you believe this dude? Can't even wait until the stream is on before he has to show us his stupid glore pass. What the hell, man? Hi, Voyix. Hello. How are you? Hopefully you're doing well. Let me make sure everything's set up correctly. Put the notification in the Discord. There we go. We good on YouTube? We are in fact live on YouTube. Very good. Very good. Okay. Yeah, everything looks peachy today. TNT Master, hello. How's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. I'm good. I'm good, I guess. I don't know. Just chilling, just having a vibe. Lord of Pies, you're mad? Why are you mad? Why are you ultra mad? What did I do wrong? I've taken Carapace every time, I swear. Every time I've never skipped it ever once in my life. Every time I've always taken it. Why are you angry? What? How? Leonard, hello. You are Joy. Okay, cool. Hello, your stream was bugged. You're here now. Good to hear. Voyix, I had a question. I'm curious about something. Because I got my partner application back from Twitch, and they said no. And they specifically cited in the thing that my average viewer numbers were too low, despite me applying due to the whole having a second, like an alternate platform, yada yada thing, right? And I even like in the application was like, hey, like I know like my Twitch numbers on average aren't like quite high enough, but if you also take into account the YouTube stream averages as well, like both combined concurrently are like pretty much at the required numbers. So it's like, I don't know. I think they're just gonna keep probably saying no. Let you look at what? Leonard, how am I doing? I'm doing pretty well. You're a frame 1 ultra matter now. That's fair. That's fair. Your partnership numbers? I don't know, they specifically cited in the thing that just like the average viewers were still too low, basically. Sick Voyix, I don't think Voyix has any power over Twitch, honestly. I don't think so. I don't know. Again, like I said last time about it, I was like, maybe I should just stream only on Twitch so that way people from YouTube migrate over for a little bit. But that's just not worth it, I don't think. Because like the partner application, like being a partner on Twitch, at least baseline, you don't really get anything out of it except for the quality options. So I think I'd rather just stream on both platforms, but I don't know. I don't know. Blade Air, hello. Today you got partial credit on a true-false question. That's bullshit. That's very funny. Dagwood, hello. How's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. That, like, you don't get... That's not a partial credit thing. It's either true or false. Can't say kinda true. Because kinda true is true. I'd be pissed off, personally. I think, you know what? Take it to the top, Glade Air. Go above your teacher. Just go. Bring this up to the Supreme Court. Let them handle this. I think you got a real case here on your hands. I'm chilling. I'm doing pretty well overall. Nothing super crazy. I made my grandmother quesadillas. I went to her house, made quesadillas, and came back home. They were pretty good. She did. It was really funny. So my cousin was there the other day, and she like basically was like, she wanted to make the chicken for the quesadillas, right? And she like my cousin has a good marinade. My cousin has a good marinade. So she like asked the cousin with the marinade, did that. Then she tried to cook it herself at first, and she asked my cousin how long to cook the chicken for. And according to her, which I don't think this is what he said, my grandmother is 93 years old, so she doesn't hear very well. According to my grandmother, my cousin said to cook the chicken on a frying pan for 5 minutes. That just can't. I don't know how high you have the heat. That just can't be long enough. She tried to poison us today. So I had to make sure the chicken was cooked thoroughly through, which I did, and then we had lovely quesadillas. That's been my day generally. You wrote your reasoning for it being true because it really could be true or false depending on how they use the words it uses and handles. R/Reddit, how fast do you have to slap a chicken to cook it? Wow, first word of the stream and Cran is already blaming women. Yes. Yes. Absolutely, yes. My grandmother tried to poison me today. That is true. But I stopped her, and yeah. She chose the route of Green, a.k.a. Ramp, a.k.a. Dragons, a.k.a. Ocean in Shadowverse. How has that been? It's been fine so far, Johnny. I don't know. The game... Here's how I imagine it's going to go. I've gotten all of the easy, like, free currency that they've given me at the start of the game, and we'll see how annoying it is to play without buying anything, and once it gets too annoying, I'll probably stop playing the game. But, I don't know. It's fine. It's just Hearthstone. Like, it doesn't bother me too much. Although I will say, the most fucked up thing about me playing this stupid-ass anime Hearthstone is me catching strays in fucking Voyix's streams. I'm just trying to, like, hang out with my friend Cash and Ratcat and play stupid freaking Shadowverse or whatever. And I got people in Voyix's streams talking shit, man. You guess you actually had the number specifically in the month you applied for partner. You don't think you actually knew? You are playing the second lowest rated game on Steam of all time? Yeah, and I don't give a shit. Vixie, hello. We are in fact live. We are in fact live. We're doing it. What's really fucked up is they quintupled the price of one pack, but the mechanics are fun with the evolution. So here's the thing, Johnny. I looked at some of the reviews because I was curious about this, right? And I did see a couple of funny reviews. One saying that they were giving it a negative review because you were unable to dust cards unless you had more than the maximum number of copies you could use. So like I think the normal limit you can use in a deck is like 3 cards. So you need to have at least 3 cards before you can start dusting the excess cards, right? And that was the entire reason someone gave the game a negative review, which I was like, you know what? Fair enough, I guess. Whatever. I don't care. Fine. Another review said that they did up the pack prices from 100 gold to 500 gold, right? But the thing that I don't know, because I didn't play the last game, is like, what if they also just give you 5 times as much gold? So it's like, the number might be bigger, but like, is it actually more expensive? I don't know. And I don't really fucking care, honestly. Because I'm not going to spend any real money, so... whatever. Third lowest is Command & Conquer 4. Let's go. Let's go indeed, Voyix. Let's go indeed. Dallas, hello. Hi. Yeah, the lowest rated is some Chinese free-to-play card game. Is it Baccarat? That's not a card game. I mean, it's poker, I guess, or whatever, right? It's like a style. It's like a Chinese style of poker or whatever, right? I'm pretty sure. I don't know. It's called War of the Three Kingdoms. I don't know. I've never heard of it. Anyway, I don't know. It just seems like. Anyway, the thing I was trying to say is that it seems like maybe, and I don't think I will do it, but. It seems like it would maybe be more achievable to get Twitch partner if I wasn't multi-streaming. Because when I didn't, the one day I didn't multi-stream, we had like most of the YouTube viewers willing to come over to Twitch to watch it, and we were sitting somewhere like the like 80s to 90s viewership wise. But when we live stream, you know, when we do the multi-stream, it's like the same numbers, but it's just that they're split across 2 different platforms. I don't know, man. If Twitch doesn't care, you know what? It's fine. Vixia, now you're here. Now you're here too. Maybe I should like have like an active campaign to just get the people to like watch both in Twitch and YouTube if they're watching on YouTube. Maybe that would like kind of work, but it's just not worth it, man. It's just too tedious and too annoying, and the reward you get for it is like, it's not a bad one. Getting like guaranteed quality options is a good thing for sure on the Twitch side, but like, I don't know, fuck them. It hasn't been much of an issue, I think, so what are you gonna do? Command & Conquer 4 is the game that killed Command & Conquer because it was so bad. Glad to see it getting properly hated on. You can't even buy it on Steam. So it did so badly, boys, they just stopped selling it. That's pretty impressive. That's kind of cool to hear, honestly. Use a stick with a net at the end to capture the YouTube viewers like dogs and bring them to the side. Yeah, we could do that later. I could just lie. I could just lie about the multi-streaming thing because like I use restream and multi-stream. I could just lie and say it's not working, but that would be scummy as well. Spoons, hello, how's it going? How are you doing? Hopefully well. It's just I'd rather just stream on both platforms and not worry about it. It's not a big deal. It's just weird that they're like, hey, you know,
It's not too late.
you qualified for the exception, but we've decided to ignore that you qualified for the exception and then just say no because you don't have the requisite numbers. Even though you do, it's just spread out over 2 platforms. Maybe I'll apply again in like a month and we'll see. I don't know. The C in cranberry stands for scummy. I don't like the way you capitalize the C in it, because then it looks like it stands for cummy, just with an S in front, so that I'm not a very big fan of. Yeah, Glader, exactly. That's how I read it too, basically. You listened to the Romance of the Three Kingdoms podcast, but you did it while zoned out driving, so you remember basically nothing. I don't even know what that is, Dallas, so interesting. Wow, that was all me? You did that intentionally. That was partially you for sure. Hey, let's play a game. Let's play a game. Let's get in here. Let's do some train. What are we all feeling today? What do we want to play? So this was today's YouTuber. It was fine. I don't know. Romance of the Three Kingdoms fucks hard. Like how hard? Give you an Awoken. Do you want Sentient or do you want Windleton here, folks? Oh, sorry. You know what? Letter's been asking for Primordium for a while, Voyix, and he also said it first, so never mind. We're playing Primordium today, folks. You know, Voyix, how about we compromise? How about we give you Awoken here, and then we go Primordium here. This seems fine. This seems like it's maybe workable. And I think I'll go Root Seeds probably between the 2 of them here. And then the plan is just like maybe. Oh, you know what's kind of cool? Maybe. What do we go for? I know Voyix had some issues with Stalwart Snack recently, but I like the idea of Stalwart Snack with Root Seeds on like a good Awoken unit, right? Either a Sweeper or Animus of Will. This should pretty much just play itself, I think, or at least mostly. We'll see here. If you have a waifu free run, you don't want to be horny anymore. You just want to be happy. Vixie, how do you feel about Primordium as far as waifu status? Because there could be anything underneath that cloak. You never know, right? Deal, hello, how am I doing? I'm doing well. Hopefully you are well as well. Hopefully you're also having a good one. And the waifus are up to your imagination. You know what I gotta say? Shadowverse, it was fairly horny, but definitely tamer than I expected. I was expecting like full-blown, every single character, you know, a wooga wooga humana humana. Wasn't that bad, which is nice, I guess. Romance of the Three Kingdoms is one of the Chinese classics, a fictionalized version of the Three Kingdoms period of Chinese history. Probably. The OG was like that too. It got some cool designs. I don't, for the record, to clarify, I don't like any of the designs that much. I'm just like, I guess, surprised they're not as over-the-top horny as I thought they'd be, basically. Superfood, kind of interesting here, but I think especially with corruption here, we don't want to, like, superfood the corruption from Primordium onto whoever's eating him. And I guess he has playing Mind Jacks maybe here as well. We'll see, I don't know. Along with water margin, dream of the red chain. Dude, I actually, Johnny, trying to read that quickly. I thought that was dream of the red cucumber at first. My brain actually broke for a second, and I was like, "What the fuck is dream of the red cucumber?" I was about to say like, "Damn, they're doing it crazy over there in China, man. What the hell?" I'm a little bit worried about Pyre Dampener here, but I'm pretty sure we win this boss very easily, especially if we have Plinks against the Forsaken. Yeah, we'll be fine here. That's your next album title? You've heard of the Red Sun? Me? No. I have not either that. Do we just play middle floor here to have more room for remorse? I think we actually do. I think this is fine. Also, peace outside. Hello, by the way. Welcome to the stream. You know what? You know what's sad? Because there's been so many people here, we haven't had time to like talk much to new viewers. While we have some time here, Peace, hello, welcome to the stream. Good player, hello, welcome to the stream. I mean, you've been here before, good player. It's not your first time here, but hi, welcome. How's it going? May I call you Peace outside, or do you just prefer Peace? Oh, thank you, Voix. Thank you.
You can leave now. You can unfollow.
Ungdom's Gaiden. Hello. Glad you're an interviewer. That's not true. You can't trick me. You cannot trick me. I will not fall for it. Peace is good. Gotcha. You know what? And if you are a person who I have never had the chance to ask this yet, if you don't mind me asking, how did you guys find the stream? I am just kind of always curious to know how people get here. I want to know how you found your way to this place. And if you don't want to tell me, that's fine. You don't have to tell me, I guess. I'll understand or whatever. I just assume by default most people get here via the YouTube channel. But I imagine every once in a while there's a couple people who get here via, I don't know, maybe like just like looking for random streams. You found me through Voix? Thank you, Voix, for finding this person for me. I appreciate it. I'll just do this into double root seed here, I think. You saw the Hassan Hussein roleplay video? I wouldn't call it a roleplay video, to clarify. Hold on. Let's not mischaracterize what that was. That was, you know, a normal video. No role-playing involved whatsoever, I believe. Ooh, double plink value there. Lovely. So you're looking for Slay the Spire streamers one day, and you clicked on the first one. Big mistake, buddy. Big mistake. What a fool. And YouTube video. Wait, so I'm actually genuinely curious about this, right? So did you watch one of Voix's YouTube videos, and then in there, you got like feeded one of my videos, or did you like actively seek me out after like seeing that like I was a person who existed, basically, right? I just like genuinely curious like how people find out, you know, I exist, basically. And big Monster Train 1 fan, that's true. That's fair. Ooh, the Pyre video. Interesting. You talked about Toes for like 1 hour. But it's as good as the game. You were not scared away. I don't think I talked about Toes for an entire hour. That doesn't sound right. First off, hold on. Yeah. It was a thing that me and Voix did in Monster Train 1 Day's piece, where we would play together. And you know what, Voix, we do have to do it again soon, probably, huh? It's about time. Today seems like a good Toes stream day. I don't think we have to talk about Toes that much, personally. Do y'all pick up stuff with your toes? I mean, on occasion, but I don't make a habit of it. But sometimes, yeah. I think I want to go left side here. There's so many good awoken units for us here. Like any sweeper, Animus of Will, those three basically are it, but like those are three basically game-winning hits here. So I think I want to go left side. Next call video gotta be the Toad tier list. I do think I thought about maybe doing some sort of tier list video once we hit the halfway point of completion, and we're getting pretty close. So I might do some sort of preliminary like clan tier list sometime soon, but I don't know. We'll see. Which of the champs is the best Toes is the big question. Listen, I don't know about this Toad talk, people. I'm worried about the new viewers coming in here and potentially being scared away. That is a horrible set of hits here, folks. That's not good. I was thinking about firing off a tier list video soon. Voix, you want to link and build on this one? What are you thinking? You think maybe like a Toes tier list, something like that? I don't know. Well, here, this sucks, man. The Awoken banner is a whiff. There's an Umbra banner here, and then there's no other banners. I have to just hope that our boss has a good draft for us, or I have to build around fucking Crucible Warden here, which seems pretty much like death to me. I don't know. I am worried. Top 10 toes, number 1, left big toe. Really, not right big toe, Voix? I would have thought for sure right big toe be number 1 toe. Those years if I just cultivate some morsels. I will take the Thorn Hollow, but I'm not happy about what we're doing here, basically. I do think we can take the invasions pretty safely, though. Right big toe, way too overhyped. Left one kind of pops off. I don't think that's correct. We're going to do this into maybe the Hold On Hollow can pick someone off. I think he just dies. Into this here. They hate you for your ideas? Yes. True. True and real. Well, we're going to leak a lot here, but that's fine. Bonholo was a great gamer last time. Yeah. But he's definitely worse here. I really just wanted, like, any other unit, basically, in this run. It's a really bad, really bad hit here for us, pretty much. It is tremendously terrible, I would say. Put these in here. Probably just pick you off, I think, on this one. Do one more plank, very nice. Root seed here. I guess we'll put the steward up here so we can pick off the flagellant maybe here. Although actually it dies to itself. Never mind, we're good. We're all good. Bongus, hello. Bongus, my favorite chatter. How are you doing today? Ooh, we can also just plink you, which is pretty fun too. So let's do that. Let's get a plink there. This vine grasp here. And keep feeding the primordium, I suppose. Let's do these. Are you dead down here, Train Steward? No, you're not. Okay, I guess we'll feed you too. There you go. I say no favorite chatters, but it was such an obvious, pick. Yeah, of course it's got to be Bongus, man. You seen this guy? You can lie, you can pretend, but like the truth will come out that everyone's favorite chatter is Bongus. But okay, a second finding a clip relevant to Cran being the foot guy. You won't find it. It's not. It doesn't exist. It's not out there. Cash is crying right now. Listen, Cash fell off from the PR. He stopped talking about feet, and Bungus came in and started saying glorp all the time. Like, I don't know, man. Yeah, Cash doesn't talk to you anymore. True as well. He's too busy playing V Rising for the millionth time. It's messed up, man. Cotty, hello. I won't say the word you're trying to get me to say. I'm not gonna fall for this. You cannot trick me. I glorp, therefore you am Sun Tzu, the art of glorping. See, exactly, man. How could he not be your favorite? It's impossible. I don't take sharp in here, man. I don't fuck with that. Someone called me an owl. What is that? What is that? Oh, like you're trying to get me to say some sort of word here? Did I say it twice? Fuck! Can't believe I've been pranked this hard. What the fuck, man? Okay, I'm gonna go right side, and the plan B here is just finding like a construct at this point now, and maybe that wins, or Shadow Eater. Construct or Shadow Eater, maybe one of those wins me the game here. We'll see. I don't know. Dualism Titan Stone. That's kind of weird. Okay, listen. We can make this work. We can make this work, people. What is your okay, I have only played Shadow Eater once so far in this game. My gut tells me that Shadow Eater's probably best upgrades or some sort of combination of like Titanite and Multi-Strike maybe. But I'm not positive. I don't know how to play this fucker. What are you guys thinking here? We need some way to kill heavies, right? So we just need actual like damage. And then we need survivability too. Thornstone to kill the backline. Yeah, nice try, Glader. Not gonna fall for that one. Oh, we got Evil Glorp too. Voids are, dude, these are all good, man. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try Titanite here. Ideally, it's Titanite and Multi-Strike, I think. Okay, we get Titanite Multi-Strike. There we go. We've got a plan in action now. It'll hopefully work for us. We'll see. I don't know. Smidge multi for the Carapace, obviously. Smidge is like kind of worth considering, but not really. Not, I think using the bulk here on the Shadow Eater. Well, hey, how does this does strikes do work on the eating, right? Just to clarify, this fucker does, yeah, this guy does give everyone corruption when he gorges. That seems pretty good. Io, hello, how's it going? You can even get overgrowth carapace. I mean, we can, but we don't have smidge stone, so I don't think it's that good here, though, Lord of Pies, I'm sorry to say. I think I gotta go Dominating Power on this one, man. Dominating Power on my Shadow Eater seems pretty good. Melee weakness is better. I don't know if it's better with how low Shadow Eater's base attack is the problem. Also, a big problem too is that if we're applying the melee weakness via the gorge triggers, right? We then don't get to follow up because the gorge happens after the attack. So we attack, we gorge, and the enemies are walking away with melee weakness that we can't really utilize. I think is the main issue. So I think we prefer Shadow Eater having the corruption on it. I think this is the line. Let's try it. Also, I'm more of a sublimating power. How dare you? I'm a very dominating power. Not sublimating at all. No, sir. It is also nice just to have a baseline attack here. Ooh, do I care about pushback? Not too much, I don't think. Hey, Io, print screen. That's definitely the dog slipping people off, right? For sure. Almost certainly it's going to be that one. I don't want to click on it. He's right. It is the dog. I knew it. I knew it was the dog, man. I could tell. Okay, so this goes in here because we have the mine jacks. Also, mine jacking these, lmao, etc. Now, what am I doing upgrade-wise? Because I feel like we're going to win this fight pretty easily. I'm not too concerned. That's annoying. But what are we doing after this is the question, and I'm not sure. You have the 70 goon streak. Dang, you know what, Aya? That's impressive. That's impressive. I gotta give credit where credit is due. That's a very good goon streak. Okay. Plank big. TNT Master. Come on. You really have to do it to Io that badly? Come on, man. That's messed up. That is unbelievably mogged. Instantly mogged too, by the way. Sheesh, man. That's messed up. Okay, we'll just pass like this. Good player, I mean, don't listen. You're new. You're allowed to have a small win streak. That's fine. But, like, what's Io's excuse, right? Like, come on. It's not about who goons the most. It just matters that you're gooning. No, it's about who goons the most. That's a very important factor as well. Don't get it twisted. Who goons the most is a very important metric that we use here. I'll chump a hit, I think, for you. Oh, okay. Yes. Let's all be on the same page here, folks. Well, I guess sapping is not good here, huh? Because it... Yeah, whatever. I don't care. It's fine. I'll do this up here, I suppose. Yoink, end turn. Did Bongish... What did Bongish just nuke? He nuked nothing. You're right. Damn, dude. This is a waste of munitions. How do you know? It might have been a mission critical target back there that you just didn't see that was really small. This is the art of Glorp. Exactly, man. Exactly. A kill here. I guess just the Shadow Eater's not getting any morsels today, man. He's just gonna be having a great time here, just winning fights on his own. Oh, that is a good small target. That is true. Can I plink you here? No, try again. Okay, fuck me, I guess. My bad. Sorry, sorry. My apology, Shadow Eater. There you go, buddy. He's nuking Iran's nuclear program. You just can't see it because it's underground. True, etc. Ooh, Wretch is going to be very important today. I'll take that. That's huge. And, oh my god, dude. I've invested all this into Shadow Eater, and then they show me Husk Hermit and Animus of Will in the draft here. Obviously, I feel pretty confident. If we just took Husk Hermit here, it's a guaranteed victory. But I wanna see the Shadow Eater in his prime, right? Remember what shinies you took from us? What did they take from us? Wretch? Oh, no. Oh, Infusion? They did take Infusion. That is true. Sun Glorp is, I think, before General Evil Glorp. So who is General Evil Glorp in this situation, boys? Like, who's the stand-in there? Putting one of them into the other for God Minion. I mean, Infusion would be cool here. You're right. Like, we could put Animus of Will into the Shadow Eater here, and it'd be really cool. Obviously, I just gotta ride or die with my boy Shadow Eater here. We've already invested so much in him. It feels like it'd be dumb not to take it here. But the real question is, what do we do here, upgrade wise? I don't know the answer. I'm not confident here what we should be doing. I guess just maybe card draw, maybe energy. I think card draw. I think card draw is what we're looking for. And then here we have some good spells. Wretch is obviously going to be potentially a very important spell for us, right? Because it brings back Primordium. Left side could be another overstacked upgrade, though. And we can get some cool trinkets as well, in theory. This is a pretty tough choice. I think for me, I go probably right side here. Because worst case scenario, we can just dupe like a packed morsel, or we could dupe Wretch, or we can dupe Prismal Dust. I mean, those are all pretty good choices here, basically. So I'll go right. So we get some Pyre health too, which is nice. You choose space because controlling space is usually OP in anime. I'm sorry, what? Also, the Dao is draw. True. Very true, very real. I'm okay with a spell chained pack morsel here. That's a lot of morsels real quick. I'm okay with making this intrinsic, I think, as well. It seems pretty solid as well. Dang, the Wizard Cat can cast Fireball now? That's pretty cool. What do I want to dupe here? I think is an important question as well. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should have gone. I could have seen actually the argument for intrinsic spell chained Steel Enhancer for the Primordium. Just get a huge amount of base stats on it right away is pretty cool. But I think we'll be fine in terms of that. So I don't know. Randomizes corruption apply on the Shadow Eater Gorge trigger. In Monster Train 1, Gorge trigger, or the Gorge trigger did apply on hit effects. I haven't looked close enough here to see if it does, but I'll in this next combat we'll look and see if it's actually applying the corruption on Gorge trigger. It should. Based on how my knowledge of this game is from the previous game, it should work, but maybe it doesn't. We'll find out, right? I don't know. I'm gonna do probably the spell chain pack morsel here, I think. We just want to make sure we have enough morsels no matter what. And then Stalwart Snack is interesting here. With Root Seeds and with Steel Enhancer, there's something to be said about it. But I think with Wretch, we just probably prefer going edible all the way here. And just like probably holdovering Wretch to make it come back more consistently, right? All I'm saying is we got Gorge triggers, but can we get a George trigger? No George triggers allowed. Nuh-uh. No thank you. Intrinsic spell chain Wretch. Blade Air. There's an argument for intrinsic because you want to go like an intrinsic holdover to make sure you always have it. There's some logic there, but I don't think you want to go intrinsic spell chain. That I think is a bit not good. I would say horrible, honestly. Which obviously I think you know, because that's why you kind of said it. Okay, let's take these in here. Let's just put you down here too, I suppose. Root seed. I don't think we even need the personal dust yet. We're gonna save this ideally for when we need it later. Oh, you're ephemeral. We'll just make some morsels in here. You chump a lot of hits. I'll just use you for max health on the shield sewer. That's fine. Plink. Okay, let's keep track here, right? So the corruption is normally... I'll get this out of here. The corruption is what? It's normally 20 corruption per hit. So we'll see. It should go hit, go to 40, right? And then hit afterwards with the gorge trigger. So let's see if it let's see if it's taken into effect here. Hello, you're here for the Weave Hearthstone. Nobody tell Molly what the name of the Weave Hearthstone game is. Molly cannot financially handle another gacha game. It will actually destroy her. We must protect her from herself. That's cool. Lose as well. Might as well just say Shadow Eater some help. But she wants to hang out with her friends. Sorry, not allowed. Okay, so the problem there was that the guy died before we even gorged, so I have no idea if it's applying the trigger or not. So, There's a Weave Hearthstone. Tell me more. You must know for a friend, of course. It's the Shadowverse game, and it's got the worst reviews on Steam of all time. Apparently, everybody fucking hates it. Now we're at the point. So now we can never tell if this is ever actually applying the gorge trigger or not, because now these guys are kind of just getting obliterated basically by the Shadow Eater. Sorry, second worst game of all time on Steam. My bad. My bad. I mean, Plink could hit here, but do I even care? Of course it didn't hit. You're healing to full, I think, just by existing here, so we don't really need to do Vine Grass proactively. Guess I'll just get this out of the deck for now. And pass. Get this away. Get this away. Where's my Wretch, man? Has anyone seen my poor baby Wretch? I miss him dearly. This does look, to me at least, to be pretty strong. Hey, where's my guy? Hold on. Like, this feels like it's going to be strong enough in the endgame to actually beat... Well, actually, I don't know how we handled corruption Seraph. We need some sort of answer for a Seraph still. This is how everyone in your Primordium runs looks, then you get to fight 7 and get dumpstered. Yeah, what I'm saying here, the boys, is I think we actually have a pretty good chance against most of the Ring 7 combats here. I think if the Gorge is we can see it here actually if it's applying strikes or not, right, on the eating. Now, let's see. Let's slow it down here. Let's look carefully. Let's see if when Shadow Eater eats if it's applying the corruption. Because if it is, I'm pretty confident this will be able to kill like double and maybe even triple heavy waves by the end. Okay, so they hit, we hit. Ooh, it's not applying the corruption. Gorge is not applying strike effects. This is kind of bullshit, folks. No strikes on each Sag. Okay, that could be a problem for us. Then I was taking this banking on that being an element of this run, but that's gonna be maybe an issue. Oh, and Lustrous, by the way, hello. If I didn't say hi, sorry. Hello. And Lustrous, how's it going over there in YouTube chat? Hopefully well. You heard about it, but you still haven't watched the trailer. The ship sounds cool as fuck. Though they put a ship in RimWorld now. That does sound pretty interesting. Isn't the whole thing that like you're building a spaceship to leave the planet? Isn't like the whole win condition of RimWorld? Basically, you're building a spaceship to leave. I don't know. Maybe it's not. I've never actually beaten RimWorld. Factorio? No, we're not talking about Factorio. You're almost there. There's 2 clans and 5 cards remaining. Damn, Illustrious, you've been going crazy. What the hell? Yeah, that it's now smaller ships for travel. That does sound pretty cool. That is true, Dagwood. I feel like there's probably people with like 2,000 hours in RimWorld who have never actually won a run before. I imagine that's very likely. I think I want to go left side here. My thought right now, especially with corruption not applying on Shadow Eater striking, my thought now is we need to probably, you know what? I'm gonna F8 this just to be safe here. Hello, strike or corruption effect not applying on Shadow Eater Gorge effect. Strike triggers worked with it in Monster Train 1. Not sure if this is intended behavior. I'll do a little smiley face. There you go. Just to be safe, why not, right? I think that's fair. I think that is probably a fair, just in case. Like I personally think that the Gorge applying on-hit effects is a little unintuitive, so I get it not working in this game, but it did work. It did work in the last game, so I feel like it's you know, it's worthy to report at least. Like how non-flashy the bug report screen is for some reason. Well, I don't know. Yeah, it's functional, right? Zips, hello, by the way. How's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I want to go left side. I think an important win con for us today is maybe something along the lines of like, what's it called? The Void Armament, the multi-strike purge weapon. That might be just how we get Shadow Eater to hit enough times to win fights. So that feels like a good thing to look for here, maybe. Avarice works on it, so corruption should. We did it before, and it definitely did not apply corruption. It is a. Well, here I don't know how avarice is worded, I don't know if it's worded when it deals damage versus strike. This is specifically a strike trigger, right? But again, in Monster Train 1, at least the way Gorge was coded, right? When this effect happened, it triggered strike effects. I guess maybe the issue is, maybe, I don't know. Maybe the issue is that corruption, like the corruption strike is like a specific single target. And the fact though, because like it would work on sweep attacks too. I don't know. I don't know. Nobody tell the RimWorld community that kill boxes are cheesing. I wouldn't call anything cheesing in RimWorld. I think you can do whatever you want and it's fine. Is there a specific card from our clans that we're looking for here to maybe help us beat Seraph? Because maybe this is worth taking here, but let's see. Do any of these help me against Seraph? Not really. And how about for Umbra? Do you guys think that we can just outpace Seraph's corruption by having like a trample stone or like a shroud spike or something like that in the mix here? Or even maybe like shroud mitosis definitely doesn't get there. But like the question here is if taking this halo means that we can like kind of more or less guarantee an Umbra stone showing up at some point, that feels like it might be kind of worth it. You think damage shields? So Glader, if that's the logic of damage shields, the only way we can tank corruption, we can take this and try to find Kindle because we have a Prismal Dust in our deck, right? So if damage shield is the only way out here, we can go Prismal Dust and then Kindle combo, and that can give us the win. I can see this being worth it. Just for Kindle alone, basically. And Trample is also not bad either. But we'll see. Well, I did say before Void Armament would be a pretty good equipment for us. Lord of Pies, I'm sorry, we didn't get the smidge stone. I can't take it here. Oh, what? Lord of Pies, what's up? What's up? He's here. I know, but we don't have smidge stone. We don't have smidge stone. Sorry. Gotta go void armament instead. And you know what? Lord of Pies, if it doesn't work, I'll be punished inherently because I'm playing void armament then. It's actually good. Hang on. Oh, I mean... No, I don't think... We have Wretch Void, so we can bring back Primordium. If we lose too much space, we won't be able to play the Primordium back again. I'm pretty sure... Oh, you want to put it on Primordium? Oh! Ow! Okay, hold on. Wait a second. You guys are kind of cooking now. Hold on. Hold on. Zone of Suns protects you from all of the mob's corruption. That's true, too. But Carapace... He's going to get pretty big. It might be too slow. I don't think it'll be too slow, man. You know what? I want to play it for the sake of seeing how it looks, at least. So let's give this a try. What was that wolf noise? What wolf noise, Molly? I didn't hear any wolf noise. Let's go... I mean, let's reroll this first. These are not very good for us here, I don't think. Okay, well... Okay, I was gonna say, what if we did Void Armament into the Primordium? That doesn't look very good to me here. We could just take the Void Armament for the... What's his name still? For the Shadow Eater still, which I think is pretty good. That wolf noise? I don't hear a wolf noise. Someone told me he purged after getting eaten. I was actually told he does not purge after getting eaten, Voyix. I had someone tell me recently that getting eaten does not trigger extinguish slash or does not trigger extinguish abilities. But I don't want to find out. Personally, no thank you. And we're not even playing Superfood, so it doesn't matter. We don't care about Multi-Strike getting carried over. So I don't give a shit. Hey, what happens if we silence Primordium? Has anyone put the Stoic Plate Mail on Primordium to see what happens? I imagine he maybe just he stops talking. Okay. Do you think the Eden goes away? I would imagine it goes away too, but I also haven't tried it yet, and I don't want to get angry. So we're gonna go deployable on Overgrowth here, and play that, and that should be pretty good. Go size upgrade. I can see this working. Eden goes away from the Cherub dudes, but I think they still. You know what? I think what might happen was I think they might still get eaten. But I think they get eaten, but I don't think they give away the abilities. I think the actual eaten thing doesn't get transferred, which is weird. But I think that's how it works. I think it gets eaten, but I think the person eating it doesn't get the stats for it. Basically, so that sounds horrible. Do I need money here? Not desperately. Yeah, I think we'll just go no trial on this one. Okay, I'm very excited to try this out. This seems very cool to me. Play these guys up here, of course. Bizarre deep cut. Man, I can't believe that the Bazaar ended and now everyone hates it and no one was ever going to play the game ever again. It's so sad. Could have put the armament down here. I don't think we need it. How does Primordium as a resolve trigger on the Carapace? Anyone know the order between resolve and when morsels are eaten? I guess let's find out, right? Let's play these. I guess play one of these here and pass. I do think he did get bigger. Okay, he got bigger. I'll greed a little bit of damage here to get rid of this Ember, I think. That seems fine. Put these down here as well. Okay. And the Primordium has gotten huge now. He's so big for us. I guess I'll put this here. It doesn't matter too much. Molly, you've made a clip and have been sniped. I wonder what this says. Too bad there's no way to look at this clip. Oh well, unfortunate. You know, let's get some of these eaten morsels out of here. So the next time we do this, we don't draw them and not draw Primordium, basically. How do you start saying he's so big for us? Did that come right? No, look at how big he's got the overgrowth carapace. He's getting so big. Look at him. What do you mean it didn't come? It came from what's in front of my eyes. I can see it right here. Oh, the catchphrase? I stole it from a different content creator. There's a different content creator who often says things like, "You're so big for me," etc. I'm a hack in the grand scheme of things. We could maybe plink down a the sharp shot here, which would be nice. Yeah, never lucky. Yeah, look at that. See, it is definitely not applying corruption on Gorge. I'll tell you that right now. We all do that with Northern Lion? Yeah, that's true. It's also very true. Lord of Pies? Exactly. See, exactly. He knows. He's a knower. I guess I'll do this. You're talking about it is applying corruption. The Gorge is not applying corruption. So Zips, here's what's gonna happen, right? I'm gonna eat this minion right now, and you're gonna see that none of these guys are gonna get corruption on them. Would you look at that? None of them got corruption on them. Because we're talking about specifically the Gorge trigger applying the corruption. Put this here. And we'll just pass like that, I guess. And I mean, no what's it called here? No retch, but we don't even need it, I guess. So that's pretty cool. I don't think we desperately need it, but I would like holdover for my retch here, I think. Just so we can consistently get, or even permafrost would be nice too. Either or, we need one of those for our boy. And you know what? I feel like a damn genius. The Shattered Halo play has literally come through immediately, basically. So that's nice. Do I want Channel Song? I don't think so. I don't believe Channel Song is the play here. Unleash is kind of interesting. I think if we need Unleash, we're in trouble, basically. So I'm going to skip that as well. Now you play Spreading Spores? I don't think we play Spreading Spores there. Channel Song to reach all the morsels faster. It's worth considering. Worth considering, but I don't think we want that. Do we want to dupe anything here and go right side? I wouldn't hate duping Kindle, honestly. Left side, we don't have a bunch of money, but I'm down. I don't know if it's correct or not, but I feel like it is good to value Celestial Alcove in a run like this, where you basically have a 1-unit carry, and you could overstack upgrades. Could dupe Overgrowth Carapace. Not going to happen, Lord of Pies. You were lucky Voice convinced me to play it in the first place here. Better Flaw I just got here. Is this Monster Train 1? Yep, this is Monster Train 1. The very same. Dante Footstool. I mean, we already have overkill on the Herschel's Horde here, I imagine, with the I don't think we need the Pyrostone mana, basically. But I do like Footstool. We're probably going to this Merchant of Arms next, I think. Okay, I have a thought. Right? We can take the Footstool. I'm gonna take the Footstool, actually. You know what? I'm thinking about it. I'm just taking the Footstool here, and we'll go and we'll get a room. We'll get a room from this Merchant of Arms here, and that should be fine. Whatever room they want to give us, we'll take, probably. Foot? Come on. You know, this is probably how it started, isn't it? This is how we talked about feet, probably, huh? Was me talking about the Footstool in this game. The cycle. The cycle continues. Which do you know what? Gladeair, incredible. You have checkmated me. You have absolutely checkmated here with that one. Yeah, I tip over my king. I concede. I forfeit the match. Do it? I'm not doing it. No. Are you fucking kidding me? No. I believe this is like the one time where it's maybe even worth considering, but I'm not doing it here either. You know, I want to. I don't want to. No, not even a tiny bit. Oh, they said it before I missed it. My bad. Sorry. It was the extra toenail thing. Also true. Also true. I do have extra toenails sometimes. They haven't grown back in a while, though. You'll take the footstool and get a room. Dialogue taken from a Tarantino film. Okay, listen. I cannot defeat the allegations today. I give up. I concede. Bad time to take a drink of your water. It's a pretty good one. I like the foot or stool choice more personally. That one tickled me a bit more. They're both solid gotcha questions though. Really, you're gonna give me turn one wretch here, really? Whatever, man. Plink, get him. Ooh, let's go. Easy. I'm not gonna feast now. I want to wait until Primordium gets as big as possible. No point in wasting it here, I don't think. Okay, get this out of here. Play the enhancer here. You can play this to get rid of your spell shield, and then your damage shield, and then you die, which is good. I guess I'll take the more offense-oriented morsel here as well. You're dying, but I don't care, I think. Do I care? No? Yeah, I don't really... Oh, actually, you know what I will do? Ah, that doesn't matter either. You know what, I'll just make some morsels. Let him stay alive, that seems fine. Godzilla, you added the small one as well, that is true. He did do that. I can confirm it. Godzilla, hello, by the way, how's it going? Hopefully you are well. I'm gonna pop Kindle here, I think, just so I can get Void Armament down. And get the Vengeful Shard out of here, basically. That seems pretty good to me. Blink, please hit the Executioner, I beg of you. Bastard. We might leak one guy, it looks like. Looks like, yeah, we're leaking one dude. He's hitting for 19, which is kind of annoying, but whatever. Well, actually, he slays for more rage. Oh my god, he's hitting for more than 19. This is truly tragic. Well, we're getting a gigantic Primordium, so that's good at least. And he gets the damage shield. Oh, does he? Oh, son of a bitch. You're right, he gets the damage shield too from Kale. Bastard. It's okay, we're living though. Everything's mostly fine. The Shadow Eater is just fucking up the entire floor now, which is good. You know what? These guys can come up here. Have fun. This is where you live. What is this? Monkey in a watermelon train. What the fuck is this crazy? Oh, what the fuck? This is crazy? That's a pretty good one, man. That's a pretty good one for sure. That is pretty. He's not wrong. That's pretty crazy. I agree with the emote. Not much point in popping a Prismal Dust here, I think. We'll just continue on with our life. And we're not even full clearing this either. God damn it. Hold on. Plank, save me. Plank, I beg you, just hit him once, please. Plank, my hero. You're still leaking? How? He's hitting for... He's not gorging this turn. That's the issue, huh? Okay. I think you get a damage shield, though, which is going to be a problem. But then if we plink you next turn, it should be fine. Okay. Cran's still using the L word. What is the L word? He still gets a hit off. Son of a bitch. Leaking, yeah. So I forgot we changed it to penetrating. My bad. Sorry. I'm not, you know, problematic, etc. Godzilla, yeah, people didn't like me saying that the enemies were leaking, so people wanted me to start saying penetrating instead. Oozing, slipping inside. Okay, you know what? This has gone too far. Never mind. Big mistake by me. I apologize. How is that better? It's a great question, Johnny. It's a great question. I don't know how it's better. I'm still figuring that out for myself, basically. Shroud Spike is fine. But it doesn't work well with the prime. I know it works well enough here because we're gonna have. Yeah, I have machinations in store here. Don't worry. If Wretch is so good, why not Wretch 2? Because we're gonna hopefully make this Wretch 2 held over or permafrosted or something. We'll see. Hopefully, maybe not. I don't know. Okay, Zone of Silence is probably really good for us. We have Dante's Foot, so we get that for free here. Don't do, Laura. I'm not even giving you the chance to say second carapace here. Don't even think it. Actually, illegal thought detected. Go to jail. Not allowed. Fight Club is arguably better than Zone of Silence here. I think we want the Zone of Silence still, but it's worth considering Fight Club instead. Zone of Silence gets so silent for us. It doesn't work as well, Johnny. I'm sorry to say. It doesn't have quite the same ring to it. Endgame, there's no where does leaking originate from? You first heard in the context of tower defense games. I mean, I don't know, like enemies. It just intuitively makes sense to call it leaking because it's the enemies leaking through. It's barely getting through a tiny bit, right? Monster Train is kind of a tower defense game. I agree. But I know some people out there are very strict about their game genre definitions, but I think it's fair to call Monster Train a tower defense. I think that's a very fair assessment, personally. Godzilla, true. That makes sense, actually. Do I want to give the heavies reanimate too? I don't think so. I don't know if it matters. I forget what the exact combinations of units are here, but I don't fuck with it. We don't need the money that desperately, I'm pretty sure. We have... Put me to click on this. Yeah, I'm pretty confident we're going left side here and trying to get some last-second spell upgrades. We have a dupe as well. I don't think we need the money that badly. Yeah, I don't... let me think, actually. Maybe we can take it. Does anyone know off the bat if these hordes have multiple heavies in it? This might be a wave or a setup where it only has one heavy at a time. If it's only one heavy, we can handle it, I think. Who here has memorized all of the wave patterns in Monster Train 2? Roguelike, deck builder, tower defense, foot enjoyer game. I don't think the foot part is very relevant. You know them kinda? I know this one, Voyix, has less heavies in it, right, than like Savagery's Last Stand or whatever it's called. Are there any waves in this fight that have double heavies in them? There's one double heavy wave. Okay, we don't take this, and double heavy kills us. Unless it's like the literal last wave before Relentless. But I'm pretty sure it's not, so we don't take this. I think a second to last from the boss. Yeah, that'll if we're playing mid floor, that'll leak, so we can't take it. Lustrous, hello. You're more of a oh shit, click the trial, and now you're taking 60 damage minimum kind of player. Yeah, I'm trying not to be that guy. I kind of am that guy, but I'm trying to be better about it. Counterpoint money. We don't need the money. It's not that important. This is, in my opinion, one of the scariest trials. Is the front having reanimate on it. That one I feel like consistently kills my ass. So I'd rather not today. Counterpoint money again. Interesting. These are all very compelling arguments, people. I'm gonna have to, I think, decline. put these in. I think, take... I should have put you in front before. Oh, well, who cares? I'm gonna take 1 damage so I can get this Void Armament down, too. Plink kills reanimated enemies. That is true. I'm more... See, the problem, though, that I have here is that I'm worried not about the reanimated guys themselves. I'm worried about a heavy behind a heavy being reanimated. That's where shit gets really bad really quickly, basically. That's more so my concern today. Maybe we can get lucky and get a double Plink hit. No. Well, we just got it on the wrong guy. Does Morsel Eat trigger rejuvenation? No, but Lifesteal would trigger rejuvenate on the Thorn Hollow. So there's some reason to give him the Lifesteal morsels, but not a good reason. This fight has damage, you think, 4x small guys. There's some heavies in the mix, as you can see, though, here. You know, actually, this is basically the same issue, right? Where it's like, a guy in front of a heavy means that as the Shadow Eater hits in for a billion, he's just absorbing all the hits, and then the heavy gets to just walk by. So yeah, this is what I wanted to avoid, and we have avoided it, so hooray. Now, tragically, no Shroud Spike target here. If you're wondering, someone asked this recently on a video. Why was I not Shroud Spiking Primordium? Primordium can be eaten, but Shroud Spike only works on morsels, and Primordium is a champion. It does not work, unfortunately. Wretch? Oh, we do have Wretch. You're right. Duh. My bad. You're right. We do have Wretch here. I will just do probably the damage shield one here. Just to be a little safe. Also, yeah, minus 100 collector, GG, true. Very true and real. This Primordium is a large lad. He is very big. That is not wrong. So part of me is like, man, I don't want to eat too much. I'm a bit worried about getting too many consumes in here. And then not being able to retch back Primordium. But also, like, we can get a couple. You can eat a couple. This is fine. Don't worry. We can eat a couple of these dudes. It's chill as hell, man. Yeah, we have randomized. We do have the silence zone of silence here as well to stop them from doing much to us, I guess. But we do have the Kindle Prismal Dust here. I think it's worth popping as well. That's lovely. We're on the double heavy waves right before the boss. There were still heavies behind units, which would then tank the multi-strike and then walk by. So it was still wrong to take it here. In fact, we're actually still leaking a heavy, which is concerning. So ultimately, it's the same issue basically. We'll take these. And you're leaking it. Oh, we can actually pull you to the front, so never mind. We're fine here. Yeah, we have Vine. Yeah, if only we had Vine. We do have Vine. It is real. Okay. There we go. Oh, we have our Wretch here too. That should be interesting. We want to try to play out some cards here. There's our Primordium. Lovely. And I guess we play more Lifesteal up here. I don't know. It doesn't matter too much. You do love the image of all the morsels lined up to die. I do like killing them too sometimes. It is fun to send them to oblivion. Go get them, boys. Missile Start of Combat, why is Primordium massive? We did not add the inflation mod, so we gave him Overgrown Carapace. But then he died, but then we retched him back. Right, that's the idea at least here. And then we feast. Mr. Feast, etc. And then we play these. Lovely. Very good. Ooh, interesting choice here. I think I'll go with Umbra Stone. But I think a second Kindle is also worth considering here. I guess the question is, what do we actually... I think I know the answer actually to it already. What are we going to have more trouble with here? Seraph or the waves in the Seraph? I think the answer actually is the Seraph itself. So I think we do just want Kindle for making a really big Prismal Dust to survive the corruption, basically. Fog the Ember, I think it's really important, honestly. I think it's really important. I'll take it here, I think. I don't think we get much out of the trample, honestly. We're killing the backlines with the Gorge triggers themselves. I think this is mostly okay. It's Dominion Seraph, exactly, right? It's Dominion Seraph. The only way we have to tank the corruption damage is damage shield. So I think we have to rely on Kindle to make a really big Prismal Dust. This is a pure kink run. Feet, inflation, Vor is so sick and twisted. I don't think it's any of those things. I think you're what's the word I'm looking for? Not imposing. I guess it is imposing. You're imposing what you think onto this run. This is on you people. Okay? Projecting. There we go. Thank you. That's the real word. Projecting. True. I'm going to re-roll these. These are all kind of bad for me. Jackstrip is kind of interesting because it... Oh, no. It's not that good. Never mind. Jackstrips... Oh, you know what? Curse Fine's actually pretty... No, I don't need any of these. Never mind. These all kind of suck. Hey, we missed a bit of macro. What do we miss a bit of macro on? I don't see anything that's relevant here. Okay. Interesting spot. I think I want holdover for the Wretch. Now, what sucks here is that we never saw Permafrost, so we're gonna have to have like the stars align basically and draw like ideally this Kindle or this Kindle with Prismal Dust. No trample? Yeah, but like I don't think we need trample for anything here. Spell Chain Kindle and then the cost down, and this should be pretty good. And then we come up here and we do probably the Kindle to have more copies of it in here to float around with Prismal Dust at the same time. I think that makes sense. And then we probably just remove... do we still have the Spear Stewards in here? We do. Get these fuckers out of here, man. Not dupe the dust. Oh, I think we just need one proc here. I think we just need one... Oh yeah, I don't know. Either actually maybe dust was better, huh? I don't know. That's a good question. I'm not sure. I don't think it matters too much, but maybe there's an argument better for Prismal Dust there. Rip Stewart, yeah, he's dead as hell, man. The nice thing here is that I think this I believe the Shadow Eater will survive until Relentless, basically. So that's not... I'm not too concerned here. But we just need to, you know, we have plenty of turns to just get the stars to align for us, basically. Shouldn't take too long. Really fucked up they don't give you a restart turn button at the rings, to be honest. No, I think it's okay not to have the restart. Because then you could do weird, like, min-maxing where you can re-roll, be like, oh, the re-roll is bad, and undo the re-roll then. And then, like, there's no point in the re-roll even being there at that point. I think it's okay to have the shops not be undoable. Let me min-max your bad at the game. I think it's an important part of the game that needs to stay the way it is. But I could, you know what? I'm willing to say that I'm wrong about that too, though. Maybe I could be convinced otherwise, but I don't. It'd be a tough sell for me, at least. Wait, if I'm more than this fact, I'm gonna be able to tank the doubling corruption. First off, we just hit, so that's great. Into the Relentless, I don't think so. I think we died too quickly in Relentless against that. I think we need like a billion damage shield to get there. Okay, boom. Is 20 damage shield enough? I actually don't know. Oh, there's a little bit more too. Okay, that should be hopefully enough damage shield. I'll play the dust. I'll play the shard here as well to be a little bit greedy. Put this here, and that should be hopefully fine. You know what? Going. Well, now we've hit our combo. We don't even care about preserving Kindle for anything, basically, so I'll just play this now. That seems fine. Play these here. Play this. Might as well play this. There's no harm in this being here, basically. It can go here. Wait, why are you dying now? You're dying to the corruption. Oh, that's funny. Okay, whatever. I'll leave this for later, too. That's fine as well. What about the dog up top? He's not very important for this run. He's not... Yeah, the dog... What the dog doing? The dog ain't doing today, folks. I'll tell you that right now. Oh, you're living, but you're living because we need to gorge some more here. Hold on. Because we just want as much damage shield as possible, so we'll take this and this. The literal up dog. True. Can we 1, 2, 3, 4? Guess we can do this up here. Hold on. Oh, you're dead as hell though. You're taking corruption now. Yeah, we can't even save you because you can survive this, but then yeah, you're dying to the corruption. Get these guys out of here. We don't need them. You can bait the Seraph top with morsels. That is true. That is true and real. Baiting doesn't matter, does it? Not really, no. We're just gonna basically just every turn's gonna be this. It's gonna be play Primordium, give a bunch of base stats here, play the morsels there. Oh, this guy's leaking though. How are you? Oh, you're getting back because you have a fiend in front of you, huh? And we never drew our what's it called? Void armament. Well, that's a little annoying. He only gets through for like one hit though, so it's not the end of the world. And you know what? Maybe we can somehow assassinate him next turn. We'll see. Well, no armament still. Plink has this. Plink does not have this at all. It's not even close to having it. He's gonna double hit this guy in the front here? I don't think so, man. Unlikely. I guess what else are we doing? We're playing like one of these. It doesn't really do much. Spike doesn't have shit either. This guy's gonna hurt us, man. This guy's gonna cause some serious problems. Oh wait, no, no, you do. Yeah, you do. Spike does have it. You're right. You're right. You're right. We spike. We hit the gorge trigger on here. It kills the front line. Then Penumbra hits into the heavy. Okay, you're right. You're right. Do we want to gorge for more than that? It's 2 gorges, right? It's enough to, I think, get me lethally or close to it, probably. Okay, there we go. We're good. Y'all are right. Y'all are right. Plink still had it. Plink still had it. You're right. You're right as well. Chat saves the day. I didn't read chat for that one, but chat was right there. Now, this is a bit more of an issue, folks. Now we don't have the spike. Let's supposed to play bottom floor here. I wonder. Because I can't find my very important void armament and my very important feast are not showing up. Well, maybe leak 1 heavy here, I guess. Yeah, the double curse guy is showing up here when I'm at the very bottom of my deck is an issue. That is very true and real. He doesn't 1v1 the Pyre. What's the actual math here? He gets 5 hits in. It's not pretty. I'll tell you that right now. It's definitely not nice for us. Is Primordium always that big? No. Primordium got especially big today for numerous reasons. We had overgrowth characters we put onto the Primordium to give him bigger base stats, basically. Then we feast. Mr. Feast, etc. And we lost, like, all of our damage shield, too, here. I don't even know if we win the Relentless. This is looking kind of bad, folks. This is looking kind of not good for us here, I gotta say. We're clearing this at least, though. We do also just kill really, really quickly, I think. If this is close, we might play Sun's bottom and just tank the corruption with damage shield. I think with the gorges here, we're gonna be fine. Yeah, we live. We go into the Titans with 38 HP. I don't know if we can survive. We'll see. That one heavy leaking is gonna be a real big issue. I feel about a restart battle. I don't know if we can do better than this, though, is the issue. I don't know if there's any orientation. Maybe like we don't hold over Wretch then. But I don't think if we don't hold over Wretch, I don't think Shadow Eater even kills Donna, because it's a pretty close fight here. We only have like 1 or 2 more turns of wiggle room basically against, because he's going to be doubling the corruption. Hold over Wretch also saved you infinite on the damage. Yeah, that is true as well. We have the damage shield morsels as well. I don't think we can find a way out of this basically. Or out of the tanking that hit here. So we just have to, like, I don't know. I'm trying to think if there's any way we can like. Can we kill Savagery on turn 5? Yeah, 30 is right in the cusp of winnable. I agree too here, right? If we can kill Savagery on turn 5, I think we'll be fine, dude. I wish, you know what's funny? I think if the corruption did apply to the on-hit effect here, I think we would be pretty much fine here. Because that guy would have taken, like, you know, 3 or 4 corruption hits and went to the Pyre and did 1 billion. I think if the game worked, we would be having... This would be just like a literal auto-win now. Did you say 5 HP by letting all your shitters bottom floor? That is true as well here. I have had one HP win as well, Vlad, before. We can maybe even Voyage. We can maybe even use the Prismal Dust to put like 1 million damage shield on a morsel, so that way it can tank Savagery twice. That might be a line here as well for us today. We'll see. Can't win this because you don't take holdover, Mind Collapse to solve Savagery. Did I see a Mind Collapse? I don't think I even saw a Mind Collapse this room. That is, you know what? That's good tech for the future. Lucky. I will now. I haven't made that. I haven't connected those dots ever. That does sound pretty cool. Okay, we'll go tank here, I guess. Jeff farts cutely. Hello, Jeff. How are you? Savage's body blocks like 2 full waves. That's a good point, huh? Until you kill him, boys, and he stops body blocking. So just, I guess, you know, kill him fast enough, skill difference, etc., right? Okay, I think we just put the damage shield on Thornhall here to tank, honestly. No feasting. Mr. Feast is not good here. Oh, sorry, I'm thinking you're Caven. Sorry, I'm mixing up Caven and Mind Collapse. My bad. Sorry, very similar names of cards. You said he goes to the back of the line. Oh, does he as well? Interesting. That's pretty interesting too. Plink top floor. No, we want maximum damage shields here, so he can hopefully survive until the next Savagery comes around, which I don't think he even will, but maybe he would. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, definitely play the Pyrelite here. Pick you off, pick you off. We'll play these here. Is there a world where we somehow give, like, Thornhollow some stats here off of a pack morsel that, like, actually matters? I don't think so. I think we're supposed to... Oh, I'll give you damage shield, though, actually. And maybe life steal's good, too. Let's try that. Let's try that. Let's see if we can... Let's see if this Thornhollow can survive all the way until Savagery comes back around. That would be nice for us. You're dead as hell. But I guess we can chump here. Only 2.8k damage to go. Hey, this Shadow Eater gets big fast, okay? Don't underestimate him. Play our curses out here. Put this here as well. We'll retch. Take this. And this. And this. Oh, these are getting swept. What am I doing, man? This doesn't matter that much, but it is not good. I don't know, whatever. I don't know, whatever. And we can't chump you, actually, because you're just... Hold on. Let's use our morsels correctly here, because we have a chance of maybe surviving the top hit. And then taking one less savagery hit here. Yeah, you can chump. As also true, we can chump as well. Let's do these. Do this. And just do this now while we're at it. And then... we retch. This goes here. And probably just the attack more. So I think we just want as much damage as possible, I think, here. Exciting run. This is going to be close. This is going to be close. I agree. So if we do this... you hit, entropy hits, and then we can put a morsel behind it, and it should survive, and that will cancel out the resolve trigger here. Okay, very good. And you got some damage shield, but we can chump the damage shield from this guy, right? That seems very worthwhile to do here. And then I think we just play more morsels up here. I think that's fine as well. And then just plink. I don't know. Who cares? It is gonna, I think, genuinely be just how fast we can kill savagery. That's gonna be the most important element of this. Ooh, we get the kindle here as well with Shroud Spike. That's pretty huge too. So let's go kindle, double kindle. We'll play these out as well. Retch. Ooh, we get the morsel. We get the Shroud Spike, the morsel mine. That's actually kind of huge here as well. So we do, I guess we can play, it doesn't matter too much. Miner. Spike the miner for 30. Which gives us a ton of stats. And we can safely play the Mag Morsel now because the sweeper's not here. Yeah, we're getting a huge hit on entropy. We're going to get a huge hit here. And we get to, I think, draw Void Armament next turn. Guaranteed, right? Or close to it. I don't know what the sequence is of you adding the curse to my deck here. Okay, we get the armament. Very good. It's not killing savagery this turn, though, which is an issue. We kind of needed to kill savagery this turn. Oh, he has corruption. He has corruption. So he will probably die to his corruption pretty soon. Alembic, hello. How's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. How are you doing up here? Okay. There's some extra damage in here too, I guess. Why not? Is there any universe where we can chump you? I don't think so, right? Yeah, they're just gonna... maybe we can get some, like... I was gonna say some of these guys in here. No, we only have the one, and you're not surviving very long either. YouTube chatter is poor. Don't call the YouTube chatters poor, Voyix, okay? Just because they're the reason why Twitch said no thank you to making me a partner. It's not their fault despite us blaming them forever for it. Just thinking. Can we actually chump to keep you alive here, Crucible Warden? It's 1, 2, 3. Only 4 hits. We actually can keep you alive temporarily. Guess it's worth it. Hey, YouTube chat, open up the stream now or else. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It doesn't matter. He dies in a couple turns. Gonna reserve yourself for the weather that you're expecting right now. What kind of weather are you expecting? Okay, we have a Zone of Silence here, which is good. Okay, you're making it through. We can't stop that. So let's do the math here, right? This is going to be 5, 10, and then we need to kill entropy that turn. So it's 5, 10, I think we're gonna survive with 4 HP if I'm doing the math here correctly. So that's good. Doesn't Reg help top floor? I think all my morsels in the consume pool are not very strong. I think like they're all a bunch of bozos. I'll do that here, by the way. Yeah, there's these guys. Yeah, trample. Yeah, exactly. The trample through. My hope was that if we got enough of like the Entumbra morsels, we could like tank the damage, but that's a lot of tanking to do there. So that's fine. Yeah, we should kill Entropy on the next turn, right? And as long as you're dying, which you're pretty close to as well, we should be fine. Okay, we retch. Bring back these two. You're leaking, huh? That's not good. Why are you leaking? Hold on. Oh, no, you know what? Actually, we're fine here, I think. What happens is this bozo goes up to the top floor. Takes an extra pyre hit here. And then we get 2 pyre lights. So I believe we actually have everything we need here. That guy leaking is actually very good for us because it lets us kill Dominion here, and then you get the lethal there. That's actually insanely clutch that guy leaked through. That's hilarious. And then I think we live with literal 1 HP. Oh baby. Ooh, close one. Although we needed to, we had the we didn't have the assassination. Never mind. We wouldn't get there. That's a pretty close run. Play another card. Boom. I've done it. Close one. Close one. Cool run. I'm very upset that the corruption didn't apply on strike. But we still got there. Primordium pretty good still. Psycho lethal? Yeah. Like you said, you can do it 1 if you win like you did. You know, Vlad, you called it. He crunched the numbers before we were in the run. Very close. Very close one there. What are we doing next, people? What are we doing next? What are we thinking? Any requests for a clan combo? Preferably not the same one or close to the same one. Let's do something a little bit different. What's my least master? That's a good question. That's a good question. Let's see here. My least master, it might be Lazarus because I think they're really strong. I'm trying to save them for the end, basically. And a lot of Lazarus here, right? Not fair. The Titans had 1 HP, and I want to it should be a draw. You know what? I'm willing to call it a draw on that one. I think that's a fair assessment. It was a pretty close one. Lazarus Remnant. I don't have it. I don't have it here. Voyix, you want Melting Hellhorn? Everyone wants Lazarus though, Voyix. Come on, get with the times. How about this? How about we do? I'm curious about this. Let's do Baron Grail. Let's do Baron Grail and Melting here. Maybe like the how do you feel? What happens when you reform a graft unit? When you reform a graft unit, do they come back with the equipment? I feel like it'd be pretty cool to go like Devour Baron Grail. They don't retain it. Well, even then, even if they don't retain it, you can still, if you go Devour Grail, you can still consume the assistant for their stats. Exactly, right? This could be pretty cool. They lose graft, but they get the stat increase from reforming, and then you just keep eating them. This sounds like a fun concept, at least to me. Let's give it a try. Okay, I have 2 Sanguine Assistants. I have Pyre of Entropy as well here, which is interesting. I have an Enforcer. I have 2 Entombed Explosives. Okay, I kind of like this. Especially if you use the -2 or the 2 cost reform. Wickless Recruitment, I think, Scrap King, if I remember correctly. I think that's the one you're thinking of. I do get Devour. Okay, so that's sweet. Right off the bat, we get the hit here. And I guess I take Fade's First Blade. I don't think it's that good for us. I don't know. Contingency plan. I I get the point here. I get the point of contingency plan. This is meant to be for like hulking mass, where you reanimate them, and they come back with spikes, I guess, right? Although they don't keep stacking it, huh? I guess I don't get the point of this. I don't know. Wicked Blaze. What's the one? Recruitment was the one where they cut the head off and then you lose the debuff remover one. I mixed them up. You're right. Ooh, My Beloved. That's a pretty good one, Voyix. I'm gonna go Fades first, Blade, in case we have to like pivot into like a full-on burnout run here with Paraffin Enforcer. I don't think that'll be the case, but who knows? So Devour only copies the attack, right? So we do need someone else to be the tank for us still here. I guess we go Enforcer for the time being. Enforcer, Grail, one spot left open to eat people. Do I take the trial here? Do I give a shit about, like, my life? I think we can tank this. It's a little greedy, but I think we can do this. You go Baron, Grail, Enforcer. Lay these down here. Ooh, that's a good, immediate good one, man. The My Beloved Sniffer, that's pretty solid. Okay, so I think we go, first off, eat you. Play the Vampire's Tooth onto the Paraffin Enforcer tank. That seems like kind of a no-brainer to me. And then we can even reform you and play you as like a weird tank here. Probably just play it as a way to kill one of the Forsaken here, actually. Yeah, this seems really cool to me, though. The fact that we can just keep reforming the assistants to make more stats, I guess, is really neat. It can't kill you. That's sad, but whatever. We'll do this. Eat you. Play this on Baron Grass. Now they both are gaining lifesteal stacks. And then tragically, it's just this one again, but that's fine. Kill another Forsaken. You need to edit the vial so she's square. She's a little rectangular. That's the Gilda one, right, Voyix? It's close enough. It's pretty good. Okay, so let's do something like this into eat you and to play you as a tank here. So Enforcer, I guess Enforcer's life stealing the health back, so it doesn't matter too much. Dude, this seems awesome to me. I don't know how good it'll actually end up being, but this just seems really cool to me as like a plan. And I'll play an assistant back here so we can pick off the curse guy. Don't want them leaking through. And then we just get to go, by the way, get eaten, Bozo, lmao, etc. Play this here. Reform. Hopefully not these stewards over and over again. That's tragic. I trust that we'll draw a... Put this here, by the way. I trust that we'll draw a better reform target next turn. You get resin block. I think at that point, we're just, like, super overkill on the actual damage output, right? I don't think we need resin block. I think we really just want, like, defense on this run. Some way to actually survive Relentless and kill. Because, like, Baron Grail, the whole upgrade path here, I'm pretty sure he doesn't have, like, no HP upgrades, but I'm pretty sure he's pretty low HP by the end. Let's see here. Hold on. Yeah, the Devour path, right? He hungers. Well, it's 85 HP. That's not nothing. Okay, that's not terrible. But that's not, like, endgame tanking capacity, right? Like, there's ways that are going to crush him if he has 85 HP. Even if we give him the lifesteal relic, he's still going to maybe have some trouble. We want, I think, someone better to be the tank. Are there any paths you haven't seen the third stage of? Quite a few still, Wiener Cam. There are some paths in this game that are pretty bad. I just haven't gotten around to seeing the final stage of them yet. I'll go pseudoscience here. Why not? If we need defense, we could just do a Molten Encasement. That is a potential play for us here. Not Soul Guard though. Soul Guard. I'm sorry to say, Wiener Cam. Soul Guard got some bad paths, man. Contingency plan good for brain transfer. You know what, Travis? I can see that. I can see that, I guess. That is actually a little bit of extra spikes in that mix. I'm gonna take the Molten Encasement here. Yeah, Dire Channel, not my favorite. Not my favorite in the game. I'm sorry you had to find out this way, but it is just the truth. I'm gonna go left side here. I just want, like, some sort of reanimate tank or something. I think here we should be kind of fine for the most part. I don't know. We'll see. Eternal Stone. No targets. Cash, hello. Dire Channel needs trample. Maybe less scaling, but trample. That'd be pretty cool. I agree. Oh, also, Cash. Sorry. Hi, Cash. How's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Ooh, I have not gotten to play Hydra-armed horror once yet. This seems really cool in this build, right? This seems awesome to me. Right? We're killing all these assistants. Where do we put the equipment? Oh, I know. On this fucker, right? That just kind of makes sense to me. Not the heavy-armed Hydra, the Hydra-armed horror, whatever. The hash-slinging slasher. Frick off. I'm fed up with this world. Well, put quick on that troop. I don't know if we'll need quick. I don't know what we want on them, but I'm not sure if quick is the answer for him. We'll see. We will find out for sure. Titan Skin 1. Do I care about Titan Skin here? I feel like not really. I feel like we kind of crush everything in a single hit, mostly. But let's take that. That should be fine. Of course, I'm fed up after that morsel run. True. How's axe throwing been? Mechanic, it's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. Nothing super crazy with it. Just, you know, the usual. I'm throwing axes at people. They're catching them. Same old, same old. I'm going to do these here together. And now we're going to have Grail be kind of the tank, I guess, for the time being. Okay, we get the assistant right away, which is nice. I like that. And as much as I want to give you a bunch of equipment, I'd rather just do this here, I think. And we'll sack these guys so we can give the Hydra these next turn. Are they really throwing them out like boards? Yeah, mostly. Usually. Okay, so let's reform here. I get the assistant, but I think I'd prefer just killing you because you give me more stats right now. And you get to keep giving the Hydra more multi-strike. And we'll play this. Play this here. That seems fine. How hard is Axe to get into? It sounds fun. If your back is ever up to it. How good is your general hand-eye coordination? Right? I think that's like a big thing. I've had people who are like pretty athletic, but just bad at it because they're not very good at like, I don't know, controlling their body, I guess, if that makes sense. It's not that hard to do, but I think like the biggest like barrier to entry is just being kind of like a little bit of a klutz, basically. And I think more so is like probably more of the issue is like maybe like availability. I know like a lot of places have like axe throwing bars, but it's not the most common thing in the world. So if you can't find a place to do it at, then like, you know, where do you do it, right? You throw knives really well, so the basic skill set would carry over. Yeah, more or less. I mean, like the way I describe this to people is that it's like throwing anything. Have you ever thrown a ball before? Well, then it's kind of the same thing, basically. Actually, fun, but it's difficult without proper technique. Yeah, I agree. Basically, I think. Evo, I just finished a Strangler run. He scales incredibly well for this game. Strangler? Who's Strangler? Who's that? Windleton. Yes, the Windleton tree. Zula, if you ever want like a not a guaranteed win by any stretch, if you ever want like an easy Windleton run, you should probably just play the what's it called? Hold on, I know what it's called. Don't tell me. The Pyro Savagery. It's by no means like a guaranteed thing, but it's a pretty good way to like, you know, if you just get Strangler, get Pyro Savagery. It's not an instant win, but it's fairly close to one, I would say. What's the most horrendous thing you've witnessed at throwing? That's a good question. I just have people be dumb, man. Like, I don't know. Well, also, I should play the Ember here, I think. I'm willing to take 2 damage for it. I remember one time... Oh, dude, I do remember this, actually. I remember I had one time where someone... So, for the place I work at, for legal reasons, for permit reasons, right? The thing that we do axe throwing, it's like a batting cage, it looks like, almost. It's like a very small, like, batting cage, basically. But the ceiling is open, so that way it doesn't, like, count as being, like, an actual structure, pretty much, right? If it had a ceiling, there'd be, like, various, like, annoying, like, legal issues with it, basically, right? So, it's open roof, but there's, like, these weird, like, little, like, support beams that go across the roof, though, still. I did remember I had one of my coworkers, who's also supposed to be an instructor, hit the ceiling once. And I had a guest do it, and the problem was that, like, there's a situation where we have, like, an age limit for the axe throwing, and there's a situation where, like, the person was like, trust me, they're definitely old enough to do it, and I'm like, I don't know, it's definitely borderline, I'm not sure. And then, like, throw number 3, they hit the ceiling, I tell them, sorry, you can't do it, and then the person's like, well, you're just a bad instructor, and I'm like, lady, she hit the ceiling. I don't know what you want from me on this one. That was kind of annoying. Hello, Pissman. Hello to you as well, Raccoon. How's it going? Hopefully you are doing well. Don't have to hit the ceiling. I mentioned it. I mentioned it for sure. Do you think that adding HP to the assistant could be beneficial since you reform them? They take a hit, then devour next turn. Travis, I think that's going to be a part of this run for sure at some point, is reforming the assistants to tank hits for you. I can see it for sure here. I do think that something interesting here is that the overworked assistant is also fodder for Bearing Grail. We can use Bearing Grail's consumability to, or devourability to, trigger the reanimate, or to trigger the instability. I think the problem with that here is we don't actually have many spells, so it's hard to incant him. I don't think this is the assistant run, basically. I'll take It's Alive, though, I think. It's Alive seems fine here. Skip these and move on with our life. Let me go probably... Oh, there's no steel shop here, too. That's an issue. You gotta wake up at 4 a.m. tomorrow, so after the next fight, you're hitting the hay. Zulip, that's fair. That's very fair. Quick lash for assistant before you eat them. Oh, that's kind of interesting, Vlad. I didn't think about that. That's neat. We could It's Alive them as well. Same value proposition, basically, right? You got an axe throwing place, and then another one that opened up and caused the first one to close, and apparently axe throwing is bigger near you than you thought. People love to throw the axes. That is, you know, Vlad, you're right. I don't know how much it matters though, but you are correct. I'm gonna come over here. I think I'm looking for like a room. None of these seem very good. I guess we can just take equipments. Like, even if we don't want them, we can just use them as like basically a +1 multi-strike on the Hydra. So that seems fine. I'll take this for that reason. Now, oh, actually, equalizing ring. Will that still? Yeah, that won't fuck him up, right? Yeah, exactly. Now, the problem with ring is that I think. No, Vlad, don't worry. No, Vlad, I'm not. No, you're cool. Don't worry. I think ring is it's an equipment worth playing on the Hydra. I think it is not worth the cost to buy it though. That's my theory about ring right now. I think it's just not worth the money to get it basically here. I want to look for a better room. Spell Center is a better room, but it's not very good here either because we don't do much with spells. Like another junk equipment here. And what's in the alcove? Hello, Richard Garfield. Nice to see you again. What do I do with Richard? I see like the idea of putting like three assistants in the box so that they come out slowly over the course of a fight. I get it here, but I don't think it's that good. You wanna go? You know what? I'm down to play the big box on this one. Why not? Let's have a little fun. You know what would be cool? Do you guys think the large box would be overpowered if the card that it added had ephemeral? Would that be broken if it was like so that way if the card is bad there's no negative consequence, but if the card is good it's just better for you? I think that'd be pretty neat personally. Not trying to tell Richard Garfield how to do his job. Obviously, he's, you know, king of cards or whatever. Small box can give 3 dudes and then just block the spot for more dudes. Well, isn't the small box the spell one? Like the medium box, I guess, or whatever. The Jack in the Box. I think it should have ephemeral. I think it would be way stronger if it had ephemeral. Like it'd be literally only upside. You kind of like the trade-off of deck float is good design-wise. That's fair as well. For balancing purposes, I guess, you know, there's a trade-off. Okay, we're gonna go top floor here, I think. Probably. You just noticed the title, why? Listen, Raccoon, the people want what they want. Who am I to tell them that they're wrong? Oh, I got electricity chamber here. Interesting. I guess I'll put it down. I don't know. Is it even... Whatever, I'll put it down. Why not? Did I get a haircut? Is that why I'm not wearing the hat? No, I'm just like trying to wear the hat less. I don't want people to always say, where's the hat, basically. That's about the long and short of it. Okay, you're dying. That's sad. Maybe we should play the other assistant up here. Yeah, I'll do this here so we can just get the tool next turn. That's fine. And I'll put you... Nope, you don't... No room, never mind. Missed 8 damage, did I? Tragic. Dr. Laserstorm, hello. Welcome to the stream. Eat you. Play this here. Let's play this here as well. I'm just gonna, I think, get rid of our damage here, or the damage to the pyre. I think that seems fine to me. He told me in the DM that he got a hair transplant for his bald spot so he can take off his hat now. The bald spot's still there, Cash. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. It's absolutely still there. I have not gotten a hair transplant. Didn't the Gorgon and the Hydra head into the horror would be friends? Almost certainly, Glade Air. Almost certainly, for sure. Can you steal my bald spot? I'm worried that if you steal the bald spot, it would be like an even bigger bald spot, so no thank you. Brain Transfer is a cool card. I agree, it's pretty neat. You know, does this stop the Hydra? Oh my god, dude, the Stoic Plate Mail, it cancels Hydra's ability to remove the equipment. That's neat, but not very good here. Hold on, hold on. Okay, you weren't expecting me to just admit it. You've been defeated. True. True and real. Hold over, but I should go hard for the monstrosity. It's not. I mean, it would get a lot of attack. You're right, but I don't know. It's not like Eelgorgon where the burnout goes away though at the end of the turn. You still have to, you know, deal with the consequences of your actions or whatever. Let's put this here. And this here too. And this here too to try to keep Paraffin Enforcer alive. You're still dying? How do you fucking die still? Hit, hit, Hit. Oh, it's just 18 damage coming in. Yeah, okay, whatever. It's fine. Well, I could have played it. You know what? Hold on. Let's be smart. Let's be smart. Let's not be stupid here. Let's play things correctly. Let's put a molten case in here so you live. That is definitely, certainly better here. Sorry, hold on. Also, oh, friend Flintstone, pretty good by the way, friend. +2 in the new name. Sorry I missed it until this moment. Lodaberry can go here too, and I like one explosive going here just to soften up the flagellant. There we go. Friend Peach Scone. No. Not allowed. I'd ban him if his name was Peach Scone. I'll tell you that right now. No viewer of mine is going to have a reference to Peach Scone in their username. I'll tell you that. For sure. On God, etc. You're not dead yet, which is cool. Pyre Hunter's over here too. I guess we just like surgical strike these backliners out of the way in case something terrible happens here. I don't know. Friend Shadowverse World Beyond. Cash, that's a pretty good one. That makes sense to me. That's what his name should be. You're right. This round of Primordium Stalwart Snack Glass Cannon today with good success. Have I tried anything on that Primordium? Dr. Laserstorm, you just missed it. We had a run where we put Overgrowth Carapace on a Primordium. It went pretty well. It was a very close one, but it did do cool and good stuff. Take this. You're still dead. That's sad. Oh well. The piercing scalpel plus Votivary infinite. Well, the scalpel, it costs energy still. We don't have the infinite. It wasn't a cost reduced scalpel. I'm just gonna go. It's alive here. I think maybe on not on you. Give you some more life steal. I think here that should be fine. Votivary goes here. Doesn't matter too much. Oh, I could intent on death the Votivary. No. This surgical strike is coming from the mystery box. This is not me playing this. Like I didn't draft this. This is coming from the box. I can't upgrade it. It cannot be done. I'm sorry to say, people. I would if I could. Use a risk operation, something for the Hydra. True. We could, you know what we could do actually as well? We could do, you know what's funny? We can do weaponized prosthetic to remove the, what's it called? The stoic plate mail from the Hydra. That'd be pretty funny. Draw a unit and apply 40 attack. Dude, that'd be pretty cool if we could hit this consistently on the Hydra. That's never gonna happen though. You know what is cool though? Actually, this is great for us. Because we can just get rid of our stewards and then use this to draw assistance always, and just give an assistant plus 40 attack. That seems really good here. Maybe we just want the spike though for defense. I think I'm willing to do this play. Oh, and you know what? I think I like Wickless Baron as being our tank right now. Right? We can play Wickless Baron as the tank for Baron Grail and Hydra Armed Horror, and like devouring triggers his harvests too. That seems pretty solid to me on this one.
You can leave now. You can unfollow.
Now, tragically, to make this work, I think we need to play a space upgrade here instead of energy. We'll go energy next, and it should be fine. Also, sorry, Okibo, hello, hi, thank you for following. Very cool. I appreciate that. Have to go right side here. We need unit upgrades. We have this Hydra. And we have this now. Where are you? There, the Wickless Baron who needs upgrades, so we gotta go this side. Other than intrinsic, are there ways to get the draw a unit card to not whiff? No, that's about it basically. I mean, here's the thing though. In this build specifically piece, we have 1 million units, so we don't care who gets hit by this, right? If you're like when you're trying to get like a very specific unit to get hit by something like a unit tutor effect, it can be a little tricky. Because here's the problem too. Here's the thing you got to account for as well. You're going to want intrinsic and you're going to want permafrost as well. Because what if you draw the unit you're trying to get, in the same turn you're drawing the intrinsic card, right? You still can have that happen to you. So the only real surefire is intrinsic plus permafrost, so you can get the rollout consistently. In case you see the unit on turn 1. Generally, Channel Song, those effects, I kind of don't fuck with them usually, but like they're obviously they have use cases, right? How do we feel about Frenzy Stone here on like Baron? Because he's gonna get pretty big pretty quickly. So I don't hate him having this, but I think we're gonna. I don't think we want it. Oh, you know what I like? I like Endless actually. I like just if he dies, we play him again. Actually, if we go Endless, then I do like Endless multi-strike. That seems pretty good on him. Let's rock that. That seems solid to me. Endless multi on the Wickless Baron. Reroll looking for. I mean, Speed Stone and Strength Stone both seem pretty good to me on the Hydra, right? That seems pretty good. Yeah, I think this is all coming together here, honestly, folks. We could go Large Stone as well, but the problem with Large Stone is that we lose the slot for Devouring. I think it's pretty important for this build in general. Yeah, I'm down to commit to this here. Talos? What about Talos? Oh, sorry, you're responding to Friend's question. My bad. Who the champions you think is the most likely to DM you about joining their MLM? Yeah, Talos. What's the like? I forget the name of it. I have a friend whose mom got tricked by it. There's like one specific really big MLM that's like meant to be like for super cool girl bosses. You guys know the one? I don't think it's Stacy. That doesn't sound right. But she fell for one of those, and I think she's still in it. I think she's been in it for years, honestly. What's a MLM? Multi-level marketing pyramid scheme. My friend isn't Stacy. I thought you were asking the. It's not men loving men. It's basically a pyramid scheme. But that is, you know, Happy Pride. You are right. You are right about that as well. That is true. I'm down for a Swift Steel Dagger here. Just maybe on the Wickless Baron. Although when it dies, it does lose it. I don't know. It could, it could be men loving men. You're not wrong. I guess that's a good point. You gotta beat the challenges with the fancier card backs. I guess so. I don't know. It's not that urgent for me to beat the challenges, I guess. Thinking of Mary Kay? I don't think so. I'm gonna go Quick Steel Dagger. I think that's the best between the options I've been given. Hey, when you take off the silence, I'm just thinking about this. I've actually never thought of this before. So the Stoic Plate Mail silences, right? And then you get 60 armor. When you take the plate mail off, do you lose the armor? Or does the armor stay? Can you just play this and then play an equipment over it and it's like plus 60 health then? Or do you also lose the armor when you take it off? Has anyone taken off the Stoic plate mail yet? Well, I've never done that actually. Armor stays if you recall correctly. But Raccoon, pretty sure you lose it. You know what? Let's try to find out. Let's see if we can do some testing today, right? Let's do some experimenting. Titan skin, not that scary. What is a bit scary here is the corruption guys. But we made the Baron endless for a reason, right? So this shouldn't be too bad. The Tupperware thing is in Napoleon Dynamite. Oh, you know what? I think it's Amway. I think Amway is the one that she fell for. That sounds familiar to me. Maybe that's just like a big one. I'm not sure. Stack, you lose the armor? Why would friend lie to me about this? I can't believe it. So let's play this like so. Enforcer doesn't really do shit for us, but whatever. He can chill for a bit. Like, why not, right? Why be mean to him? Okay, eat you. Play this here. I guess give this to you first. I don't think it matters too much, but whatever. Yeah, I've been given a tome of horrors here. They don't really even want. Doesn't seem that good, but fine, whatever. I will play you here. And I will try to get every single one of my assistants killed here. That seems good, and then we'll just pass the turn. You heard of the World War I tank? Don't talk to me about the Red Baron again, man. I can't. My heart can't handle anymore being made fun of for the Red Baron. Please. I beg of you. Let's get Vampire's Tooth here, too. Scrap you. God damn it! Really? Really? You hit the Shield Steward. Yeah, I should look at the deck next. There probably weren't many assistants left in here. There's actually a Spear Steward too. Okay. Okay, next mission. Next mission, we gotta get rid of the stewards. Big Stu, we'll play him. He's 0 cost, it's fine. I think they need to be a priority removal for our deck now. Oh, this is my kryptonite. It's not fair, man. They bully me so much. Just for asking questions. Me and Tucker both, man. What a fucked up world we live in. Eventually you can eat the Endless Harvest unit at a critical mass, now that you think about it. I don't know. What happens to a graft unit when you make it endless? What happens to the equipment? I actually don't know what the mechanic there is. Do you still get it? Like, it stays removed? Okay, that's not even that good for us, really, then. Oh, hey, look, Wicked Blaze. Wicked Blaze is actually pretty sweet here. Okay, so we Wicked Blaze, we get back. Doesn't matter who, I guess. You, sure. Then we play you. Then we eat you for 30 attack. Lovely. Once equipment is separated from a graft unit, it stays separate. Okay. You gotta get rid of Sacrifice Resurrection. You missed Holdover in your Hollowed Hall, so you just shrank the deck down. Ah, I see, I see. You know, that as intended, basically. That is like I think the correct use case for Resurrection is like you use this to like just make your deck smaller. That's pretty cool. I was about to say, why are you not healing Wickless Bear? And then I realized the issue is people are just dying before you get to even attack. So that's fair. So you have 9 lifesteal stacks. Very neat. We'll do this and to kill you and to play this, I guess, on you here. And you know what? Sure. Thin out the deck. The drafts also help. That is true. The drafts are just probably good in the halls themselves, huh? That makes sense. This is a cool run. I'm actually really vibing with this. Wickless Baron has felt maybe... Obviously, he's stronger than his iteration in Monster Train 1. But Wickless Baron, for me, so far, I've been feeling a little bit kind of stinky. I think he's doing a really good job. He's like a bruiser. He's a tank damage hybrid today. That seems very neat. You doing Science on Plate Mail? Not that run, unfortunately. Ooh, Puffer Flesh. At first I was like, we could use him. We can't use him, really. He's got no attack for the Devour. I'll just take Organ Harvester for reasons here. I'm down for Entrapment so we have something to daze with. That seems pretty good. Do I have a Tome of Evergrowth plus Duality? I have not had that together before, Dr. Laserstorm. It sounds pretty cool. Yeah, the end sounds pretty neat. I imagine like a good use case is like maybe someone like Puffball. Don't tell Voyix. Don't tell Voyix. Just saying a positive thing about Pufferball. He's gonna freak out, right? But Puffball plus Duality plus Evergrowth sounds pretty cool. So you can just give him regen, and if he's doubling his own regen, he's doubling the decay he's applying. That seems pretty cool. Puffer Flesh for Baron would be good. Like the actual equipment, like onto him, maybe. Puffy is good. I don't know. I like the puffball, but I think there's something to be said about its application in the end game. I think it can kind of fall off a bit. Whereas, you know, they have different roles, but Hot Shark is better at killing backline in the late game, and puffball kind of just can't really do that. But puffball does like chunks heavies for you pretty considerably so. Lone Co Puffy with duality kills every boss. Well, most bosses probably. Not Corruption Seraph. That one will still mess you up. Chunks heavies. Well, no dualism. It's what is it? It's 60 damage, and then that 60 as they move up if you're playing the bottom floor, so it's like 180 damage by the time they get to the top floor. Listen, I know you're the biggest hater, Voix, but one day you'll learn he's not as bad as you think. They just do have different roles. Dualism is 30 damage. It's 10. Oh, you're right. Sorry, I'm mixing it up. My bad. Sorry. I for some reason I don't know why in my head I doubled the damage of the decay. 1/10 of a heavy. What a hater, man. Oh, do I need to go left side? So I have all my upgrades, right? Yeah, we're good on upgrades. Left side doesn't have much for us, so I'll go right side. Maybe we'll get something cool. Probably not. Well, I need to remove these stewards. I remember that now. I need to get these guys fucking out of here, man. Boiler room. We don't have a room yet, but I don't think I really want it that badly. I don't fuck with boiler room for the most part. Hi, Neo. Hello. How's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Inferno room, huh? Let me think for a second here, because this might be a situation where we don't even want the Inferno room. I'm pretty sure we do. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we do. We'll do Inferno room. We'll go energy upgrade, and maybe we can make it deployable. 1. Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. Okay. You offer a game suggestion? Sure, friend. What's your suggestion? You have a boyfriend? That's cool. What's there? We're against entropy right now. The problem with Inferno Room is that I'm worried about how to describe this exactly. I'm worried about stealing Harvest, basically, from Wickless Baron. I think that shouldn't be a big issue. You thought I was married? I am not married. Damn, it was friend. You did get Soul Red. You did just get Soul Red. That's crazy. That is true. I am married. Very true, friend. Don't tell Hully, but me and Mary are civilly married. She doesn't know about it though. It's a big secret. Don't tell her. I'm pretty sure I can take Reanimate here because we have the Hydra multi-striking for hopefully 1 billion. That should hopefully punch through, I think. We'll see. I'm going to take this and then be upset when we lose. Do I want to play top floor here? I think I can. With Hydra, I feel pretty safe about it. Maybe this is wrong, though. I don't know. We'll see. I need to get these fuckers out of this deck still, because they're going to hit the scrap for parts. You got a poggy-looking new game that just came out. You think Fran might really like this one? That's cool. Okay. You're not married, you just know women who get really mad if she heard you say that? That's very funny. Let's eat you. Play the scissors here. Just don't miss. Let's go. Easy. Incredibly easy. Play this here. Play this here, I guess. That seems fine. Okay. It's literally a narrative D&D style game with card tactics gameplay. That sounds pretty cool. That sounds like a thing that I would probably like. I think I have to... I don't have to. I think I want to do this. Play this here. Everyone's dying. Hooray. And then I think I'm going to be greedy and play the Inferno Room so we can get the money and then get some hits on these undying wretches as well. What's the game suggestion when you want to check it out? I will definitely check it out, Johnny. It sounds cool for sure. This looks so sick. People are saying it's the best game of the year. I'm hearing people say it's game of the year material here for sure. Everyone's saying it, man. Okay, I'll put this probably on you to keep you healthier, I think. And we can sneak an assistant back here to get the lethal on the wretch. Yeah, I think we're pretty much GG here on this one. Yeah, I'll play this here too to get more equipments for the Hydra. Seems fine. DE refers to Denmark. Based, etc. Didn't Denmark just like collapse recently? Isn't that like a whole thing that someone was trying to talk about in Voix's Discord and they got told not to talk about it because no politics are allowed? Which I'm not disagreeing with. I think it's correct. Didn't that happen or something, or am I losing my mind? Oh, it's Delaware, not Denmark. My apologies. That guy got banned for something unrelated. Oh, that's fair. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I know who that guy was. I'm pretty sure. Never mind. Actually, 100% correct ban. Honestly, Shadow Realm forever. For woke, not for woke. I'll tell you that right now. Not for woke. I put this here. Sure, honestly, why not? Get some multi-strike on the Wickless Baron too at this point. That seems solid. You know what? Here, have another multi-strike. Yeah, it's nice when you're streaming. You said, sure, just don't be weird. Yeah, I suspect that maybe... You know, we'll see what happens. Maybe he's reformed. I don't think he's reformed, guys, personally, but don't tell Voix I said that. Don't tell Voix I said that. That's as far as... He's definitely reformed, trust me. Not to get political, but this game is good. True. True and real. Dude, I'm loving this build, man. This is maybe one of the most fun team combos like of ever, right? Like the fact that you can bring back. It's not even playing into it that much here. Well, like the concept of like you know, you got this harvest guy here that's getting stronger. You have all these assistants who you just fucking throw away. The assistant's dying, gives equipment for the Hydra. Like, this is really cool, I feel like. I do have the United Healthcare tag, that is true. You know what? Give me more scrap for parts. Let's maybe I just want... You know what? I actually just want risky operation. I want to get some better base attack on the Hydra, I think. That's pretty important for us, too. Resin removal, sure. I'll take a resin removal, why not? That's a good one. I'm going to go right side here to remove the other two train stewards. And the left side doesn't have much for us. It could have an overstack. Could have an overstacked upgrade over there. You know what? Actually, we can afford just to pay for removals as well. Fuck it, we ball. Is Shadow Sheath good for us here? I'm worried about Baron getting kills. And oh, not big Baron. I'm worried about what's his name? The big man, the Tycoon getting kills, and then leaving the Baron Grail vulnerable to getting hit. Weird spot. Weird spot. You know, the stream really does fit the political tag because of the Cheese Council thing. That is true, Glade Air. The Cheese Council does make the politics tag not a lie. Grail eating procs the... Oh, does it? Does Grail's eating proc a Slay? That's awesome, actually. Gotta say, after playing so long, you come to terms with Shadow Sheath often being a bait. I think if eating triggers Slay is not a bait here, it's actually really strong for us. I will definitely take that, right? We any attack upgrades on Hydra are very welcomed here, and the fact that he'll get some stealth, Baron Grail gets very consistent stealth, right? That seems very solid to me. You hover the little button next to the Pyre's attack. Yeah, this little thing right over here that shows you like your stats, like your deployment, your normal Ember, card draw. Yeah. Yes, I do know this is here. But I did find out about it pretty recently. I didn't for a pretty long time. I didn't know about this, but I do know about it now. Also, this is a very good Ember Staff deck. We have Pyre Entropy, so we obviously draw a lot of blights, right? We have a lot of units because of the assistants, and we're replaying them all the time, and we have spells, so we should trigger this pretty consistently. I think we do want the Ember Staff here. Well, I think I'm supposed to take the Memorial Fund. I think it'll pay... Well, actually, will it pay back itself even in time? How many units die per combat? Only like 10 to 12-ish, I think, right? I think this is a bait for us, actually. I think we take the time to get rid of our Shield Stewards here. Get them out of here. That way, Scrapper Parts doesn't have a chance to hit them. Draxus would negate the Spell Shield guys and Entropy Seraph. Yeah, we already have a game plan for them, Alembic. We have a Inferno room. We have an Inferno room, so that is going to be unnecessary, I believe. For Jack Strips, of course. Not of course. It's easy to forget. And, you know, Jack Strips hits a little bit more after the Inferno room, obviously, right? Me playing the Mushroom Clan, Jack Strips. I hope I don't propagate Uwu. Interesting. I'm willing to go to the Pyre mains here and heal back the damage we take. And we probably don't want to go to this one, but we'll be fine. You know, listen. Is looming Dark Shard and we're you know, Pyre Entropy? I think we have to take this. Do I want rare cards? I guess so. Sure. Why not? Cleansing Water. Free. Dude, we're just hitting every 50-50, man. You didn't know this was an event? Yeah, it's a pretty good event. Deepwood Oil, sure. I mean, this 150-50, but that's fine. Thank you for the Dark Shard. Before you lied, before Monster 2 is streaming a lot of Pokemon ROM hacks. That is true, GG. I'd probably be playing a Pokemon ROM hack right now, GG, if it wasn't for Monster Train 2 existing. Or maybe I would have gone back to Slice and Dice. Who knows? Very, very real possibility I would just go back to Slice and Dice. Damage shield. This is a pretty big non-factor here because I think the Hydra will just, like, literally rip the damage shield apart here. I think we can take this and just play top floor and not worry too much. Oh, they do a third champion. The banished guy could be Arcus. Well then what happens when you're playing Arcus, Voix? You see Arcus in the fucking cavern event, idiot. The cognitive dissonance. Have you considered, fool? He's not. It wouldn't be bad though. I agree. I'm just gonna not play Inferno Room here, and we'll play top floor, and we'll be fine. I have faith in the plan, and we'll just draw Inferno Room naturally, turn 1 easily. Oh wait, we actually just drew it naturally easily. Okay, cool. Goodbye, nerds. I'll play these. I will kill you. Play this here as well. I will. You know what? We can. I was just say it's annoying that we have the stealth because we can't play the the assistants and have them chump block here, but we don't have to worry about chump blocking, and we also can just torch them. So that's fun. Yeah, Dart Shark, we definitely do need energy next to 100% so we can deploy the Inferno Room. Very much in agreement there on that one. Very, very, very important. Guess you can just go here and die, huh? Why did you get increased stats? I guess you dying here is good for Wickless Baron. Oh, did you get the Shadow Sheath? Maybe? Yeah, plus that's what it was. Okay. That's what the attack was there, I see. Test armor. You're right, I should have tested the armor. I forgot we're doing science. My bad. My bad. Get rid of the Ember. Probably just play the assistant and kill them here. I'll put you here just to be safe. I mean, we can get an Arcus champ with a gun. That's how we can tell the difference. Actually, Zulit, I am now endorsing the Arcus with a gun champion idea. I think this is a very good idea, and we should do this for sure. He instantly got me on board. Kill you. Guess you need an equipment as well. You can have that, buddy. There you go. And then torch your ass. If this game wasn't woke, we'd have champions with guns, just saying. True, real, etc. +2. Wait, is every equipment I'm giving him? Dude, oh my god, the Deep Wood Oil is actually crazy because every equipment we give him is just giving him armor because it goes away. That's awesome. Do I have any units left in the deck? I'm just realizing we do, and it's Entombed Explosives. I've forgotten explosives were in here too. God damn it. The scrap for parts doesn't even work anymore, man. What a fucked up world we live in. It's just like the Gangster SpongeBob edits from 2014. Very true. Hold over the resin remnant. You mean this guy? Yeah, we don't need this stuff. It'll be fine. I am not too worried here. These will eat the reformed assistants. Yes, yes, of course. Well, if we want to, I guess we could, in theory, we could reform them and then not play them, so we can have them in the deck to target with scrap. I suppose that's an option for us. You can also eat Baron. I can't eat Baron. The Devour ability is only on assistants. Baron is a Wickless. He will not be allowed to be eaten. Whatever, we'll do this and pass. Humans are not useless to the stealth. Also, Vlad, very true. Also very true, and really, I forgot about that as well. What a predicament we find ourselves in. You know what, science time, people? Everyone, science time. So you put the armor on, it goes to 130. It falls off. The armor from the armor from the plate mail falls off. Tragic. Refunding now? That's fair, that's fair. I'll just do this as well here. Okay, ratio plus block plus it fell off. Kind of good to just end with the armor. Yes. Armor should be the ideally the last equipment we give him. I agree. That does make sense. Sad emoji. It's okay, friend. It's the last time I'll ever trust you, but it's okay. Don't worry. You betrayed me for the last time. But we're chill. I'm gonna leave the assistant in the deck here so we can maybe somehow get lucky and hit with the scrap for parts. It also blocked the extra 10 armor from putting on the new equipment. Did it really? I wasn't paying that close of attention, but that's pretty funny. Okay, check this shit out, folks. I'm gonna go crazy here. Scrap for parts. We hit the assistant. I'm just that good of a gamer. Look at this shit, man. 48 attack. Unbelievable. And then we So if we debuff here, we get more damage on the Kale, but not that much more. The Overworked Assistant qualifies as well despite being a bad match with this deck. Yes, and Lustrous. We actually saw him before and talked about it. We saw an Overworked Assistant and we're like, not very good here. Although, in theory, and Lustrous, if you had enough spells, you can use Grail as like an on-demand kill for the Assistant to blow him up. There's some synergy there, but it's not that good because you mainly just want the attack stat for Baron Grail. But it's not like completely worthless. Thank you, Lustrous. Very much gamer skill on display. True. It's a shame that we need the energy upgrade here for the Inferno room. Because we're making so much energy off of the what's it called? Off of the thing's his name I forget now somehow. Why is my brain broken? Off the shards because of the Looming Dark shard. That's what I was trying to say. Sorry. Let's see what we get here. Okay, eat this one. Excuse me. Hello, app. Foil room can be acquired. It's just overkill. It's just too much energy. We don't need that much. It is unnecessary. Okay, pass. And then we play out our Vengeful Shards again. Could just hit you with Immortal Entrapment, but obviously you're going to die. Not pre-relentless, but pretty close to it. Or maybe actually pre-relentless. It's going to be close, yeah. Pseudoscience your ass. Eat you. We'll play you. We'll get rid of your damage shield here. I guess we'll just go double and Tune Explosive, right? That's not too shabby. Pre-relentless, not pre-relentless, because it is relentless, but it's before he can attack, because the Hydra has quick. So it's kind of pre-relentless if you don't think about it, basically. Don't think about it. See, relentless never happened. Relentless. That's what I meant to say. You're right, friend. You're right. Very true. I think I just take another equipment unit here, honestly. More assistance for the deck, I think. And Hellflame so we can get the deployment out on the Inferno room. And then right side doesn't have much for us here. But like also neither does left side. We can like, I don't know, do we have anything I think we just go left side for the health, honestly. Probably just Pyre health here seems good. Maybe we can get a cool spell upgrade. Ooh, we can just do scrap for parts here. I do like that quite a bit. You know what a nephrologist does? Well, like, necro is like dead things. Nephro sounds kind of like that, so it's like dead plants. They study the movies of Nora Ephron. That sounds like it's not true to me, but I don't know. I can't prove you're lying to me, so I have no choice but to believe you. I'll make you cheaper. And then I will dupe. What do I dupe here, man? I don't know. Does anything matter? I guess Risky Operation is good. The more damage on the Hydra is pretty solid. Sure. +2 friend. I refuse to +2 you. Nephro means kidney related. Thank you, Travis, for telling me the truth. Unlike some people who just want to lie to me. Next, you're going to be Baronology as the study of the Red Baron and his cool jet plane. And I fucking fell for that last time. I'm not falling for it again. I'll tell you what. I'm not going to take this here. I feel like we're going to leak anyway a little bit. The Red Baron is real. Unlikely. Unlikely. Doubtful. Isn't Baronology the study of the president's kid? Don't know. Don't know. Never met him. Does Reanimate matter to do a billion hits? The problem is we're a little bit slow to do a billion hits, and as you can see here, this fucking jabroni's in the way. Ooh, big if true. Get these out of here. Put you here. Put you here. Give you a risky operation. You are leaking, but not enough to get past the Inferno room, so I feel pretty good about this. I guess I'll sneak. Actually, if I play the assistant, you die, don't you? Okay, there we go. Very cool. Yeah, I think we're a little too slow to play the reanimate thing. Basically, that's my theory right now. Is we need to roll out our equipments onto the Hydra in order to actually, you know, be able to kill the heavies consistently. Well, maybe it wouldn't have mattered here. I don't know. It maybe wouldn't actually be close. Maybe we would just kind of crush. I'm not sure. I'll play that actually. Play you here. Play you here. Yeah, Hallowed Halls might have been a great pickup if you had some burnout support. In Monster Train 1, I feel like it was very, very viable to just hold over Hallowed Halls, play like 4 or 5 units on the floor, and then just reform them over and over again. I've only done it like once or twice, but in my experience in Monster Train 2, the stat gain off of reform is not enough to justify it. You need actual real payoff for Hallowed Halls for it to be an actual like, game-winning strategy. But I could also be wrong, people. Do not forget, I've been wrong once before ever. It could happen again. Okay, let's play you guys all up in here. The torch ya. Resin block can be good. Even in Monster Train 1 sometimes. I feel like in Monster Train 1, usually you can just get by with it, but not always either, I guess. To me, the payoff of Halls is removing debuffs and full healing. It's also the damage scaling, too. That's also an important part, if you were to ask me. Getting a floor-wide plus whatever it is can be really cool sometimes. The card is fine in my experience. Yeah, but it's not, like, as easily, like... I feel like Hallowed Halls in Monster Train 1 was just like, oftentimes, oh, I play this and I win the game, hooray. I feel like it's a little bit less of that than it used to be, basically. Well, you're going to do a little bit of leaking here, huh, buddy? That's a little annoying. I'm going to play you? Yeah, no, I'm not going to play you. Actually, I'm going to leave you in the card pool. You run you want to run with holdover hall, or you run around with holdover Hallowed Halls where you had drafts with the Wrath ability. That's pretty cool. That's really cool because you get I get the idea, right? You just get to reset it every turn. That seems very neat to me. I get that. That makes sense. Okay, I'll play this here. I guess I don't think it matters too much. We're getting a little sweep action in here, unfortunately, but not a debilitating amount of sweep action. Also, that kills you, which is nice. Oh, and this is huge, too. Okay, that's enough to actually just kind of punch through the entire floor, so that's nice. Is there a reason I put the multi-strike equipment on the Baron instead of the Cooler Baron? You know what? It would be better on him. You're right, Glade Air. Not much of a reason. It would be better on the Baron Grail. I guess in theory the idea here is that we can play the advanced one on the Wickless Baron, but it's not that good of a line, honestly. It's not an actual reason to play there instead. Okay, we're gonna do this. We already devoured here. Shoot. Okay, whatever. Play you up here. Hallowed Halls wouldn't reform units. Sometimes there's an effect that would damage units on some, but you can't figure out if it was a bug or not. That sounds weird. I can't tell you what's happening. That sounds weird. I don't know. Okay, this is our last equipment, so we can put this on the Hydra and not be too worried here. A little risky operation as well while we're at it. Oh, I have one more equipment. God damn it. Whatever. Fine. I'm not going back and fixing it. We'll win this very easily, so I'm not worried, but... Misplay alert, etc. Hallowed Halls is a card, not a bug. Friend, how dare you? Also +2, I guess. I hate to give it to him, but I have to +2 him because he's doing a very good job of being pedantic. We'll do this. Okay. We're all Gucci here. Yeah, we need to get a little bit of attack upgrades on the Hydra, and he kind of just does sweep, which is really nice. He's just a little weak for the first couple of rounds, which is why I was a little bit scared here. But I didn't want the amalgams to get you know, free reign on our health as well. We'll just pass. You like the visual effect for reanimate? I did not know that reanimate had a visual effect. The hands are really grasping up from the grave. Oh, like the gotcha. I see what you're saying. Like, I thought you were saying like the visual effect of someone like actively reanimating. I didn't realize. Sorry. I see what you're saying. Brain transfer. We could play the Hydra in front and brain transfer onto him, and it would tear, it would destroy. I think it's just kind of overkill. I think it's just not worth. I think it's just not worth the hoops to jump through to make this affect the. Although I guess we have, you know, we do have It's Alive, so we could like have someone like we can play this on Hydra and then advance someone else in front. We also, you know, that's a good point to use. We could just transfer Grail onto Wickless Baron. He does have innate multi-strike. Then we have a reason to even give Baron Grail the double edge bearer multi-strike. It's certainly interesting. You know what? Actually, I think you kind of just sold me. I think there's no reason not to take it here. That's good enough for me, I think, on this one. And then we can just make Baron Grail endless. So we can replay him afterwards. Yeah, fuck it. Sure, honestly, you know what? Why not? And what do we do here? Honestly, the Merchant of Arms is not that useful to me. We don't need to dupe anything. I think I just go Pyre Health. You can break damage from Baron onto Hydra and reform him and keep feeding. Well, oh wait, why did I think that Brain Transfer had Consume on it? We do not have any targeted reform, so it's hard to get Baron Grail back or whatever to do it again. I think we'd rather just make him endless. That seems like a much better line here, personally. I'm gonna go right side. Health and removal is both pretty good here, honestly, and the things on the left side over there don't matter too much. Let's get the Entombed Explosives out here. They're also pretty worthless at this point. Get these guys away from me. No, thank you. Go away. Anyway, back to Post Knights 2. I don't know what that is, friend, but have fun with whatever that game is. Well, it's here. We've been saying resin block all damn run. There it is, folks. I think we take it. I think we also just take Wing Steel. And they're both pretty solid. We get to remove one more card from our deck. Probably gonna be something stupid like maybe like Paraffin Enforcer, honestly. Well, we get to just play Paraffin Enforcer out in the deployment phase. So I think we just keep it in here. What do I remove? Yo, Manifold Mirror Inferno Room. I don't think that's very good. Personally, call me crazy. I don't think that'd be good for us. You know what? I'll get rid of the encasement at this point. So now we have no chance to accidentally hit the scrap for parts wrong. And also, actually, the thing is that we can hit scrap for parts on Paraffin Enforcer too with this. Okay, very good. Yeah, this seems perfect to me, man. And I guess I'll look in here with my $0 and say neat goodbye. Aye, okay. Okay. I imagine this is going to be just completely free. We do this down here. We do this plan up here. Play Paraffin Enforcer down here, right? Now, ideally, we get the Endless Book so we can brain transfer. We don't get the Endless Book yet, at least. Let's play these shards out. Stinky shards, goodbye. I freaking wing-stealed Vengeful shards. I'm like, why did I... And then hit a Looming Dark shard hit, so we got more energy. That's very cool. I guess we just do, like, an Erratic Assistant into Scrap for parts here. And then we do that, right? Play you here, play you here. I don't think we pop the brain transfer yet. I think we do want to try and get the Endless Tome down first. Need some good brain transfer. You know what I'm meaning? Voidix, I don't know what you're meaning. Can you please clarify? I'm a little bit confused. I don't understand what this guy's trying to tell me right now. I'll play you here. And you guys all go into the torch room. Goodbye. And we'll just end. Okay. And these once again go here. Excuse me, thank you. There you go. This goes on to you because we're gonna eventually brain transfer onto you. You take the Remnant Pact here. Play these out, of course. Excuse me. Thank you. We'll try to buff here when we can. Eat you. Play this and pass. Okay, it's the plan's working. Nothing's gone wrong yet. And we should be able to play this shit out of here. I guess resin removal is nice here too. Ooh, that's lovely. Risky operation. Did I just put a stun down on you while we have the chance? Transfer onto the Hydra due to stealth. Again, the Hydra's in the back though. We need to move it to the front first, and he's kind of like, maybe he's tanking it to do it actually. Let's see if we can get him there. Let's see if we can get him there. Let's try for it. I'm gonna do pseudoscience into assistant, I think here, into eat the assistant. When Vincent comes to a red light, Vincent Vaughn, stop. Don't nuke Cash. Just he did a slightly unfunny joke. Do not kill him for this. Come on. Who amongst us hasn't occasioned a slightly not that funny joke before? Okay, we do this. We kill your ass. Oh, actually, before we kill your ass, we do this first. Hold on. Order lol moment. Play this here. Play this here. Risky operation. Brain transfer. Pass turn. That looks pretty good. So Cash, that's Van Gogh, not Von Gogh. Yeah, not the right guy. Yeah, whatever. Dude, he's so beast. Just is wrong and says, yeah, whatever. John, you realized something just now? What did you realize? What have you just learned? Also, does it take to put down the plate mail now? Have I gotten all my equipments placed? Yeah, okay, we can do the plate mail. Okay. Let's put the Hydra in front. He can tank this for 1 billion years. Well, I'm realizing too, actually, the harvest is still fine to harvest, but the sap is making it so we're not getting my stat gains here on the Grail. Oh well. Is that why you never figure out how to get brain transfer to work? You haven't played this Champ Path. Brain transfer is just kind of a weird card. I don't think that's why you can't get it to work. I think it's just kind of a freak weirdo card to play, honestly. That's all. We might as well risky operation if we're gonna brain transfer here. Let's just pass the buffs on, right? So now we have the Hydra hitting for 3,000 damage per round. That seems pretty good. Have some pseudoscience, buddy. Another deck builder roguelike monster has never really had a lot of card draw through the actual cards. Yeah, it's not very common. You are right there, Johnny. There's not many cards that say draw cards. I think the problem, Johnny, is that they're worried about infinites. So a lot of cards say draw cards next turn instead. I think that's the reason. Let's entrap you. I hate doing the sequencing wrong because we could play the what's it called here now, the resident removal after playing the summon, but obviously we're playing this very fast and loose, and it is not going to be even close to being lost here, so it's whatever. Meanwhile, the Stygian clan does have some direct card draw, but not even that much of it. Right? They have like offering token, which is like card but then discard. They have I guess I'll do this again. Hold on. They have like the discard your hand, draw 5, but that one also limited to the fact that, you know, it has consume on it, and you discard your hand when you play it. And even then, you can still do infinites with it as well. There's a book in Railspike, Gifts for a Guard, and Votavary. Yes. And then even like, here's like the thing. Even the few cards that like do have card draw, it is like very feasible with all of them to make infinites happen still. So like that's sort of the idea. Uh-oh. Hold on. I at some point apparently brain transferred Burnout onto Wickless Man. I don't know how I've done this. Buddy, why are you dying? Help. What happened here? Oh, you know what? Hold on. I'll fix this. Wait a second. There we go. He's alive. Did I click on an assistant instead? That's my bad. I don't think it'll end up mattering. We can still just, you know, keep him alive here basically. And what's his name dies the first round of combat pretty much here. Yeah, he's not even dying. It's fine, people. 8 stealth, 4K damage. You think I'm okay? I think I'm okay too. I agree, Voyix. I think we got this one pretty much wrapped up here. I feel Brain Transfer feels to me like a little bit of a win more card. I feel like very few and far between are going to be times you actually need like a Brain Transfer setup, but it is pretty cool here. All right, you got to go. See you guys in the Delusions. We'll see you in a bit, Voyix. Have fun. Brain Transfer these nuts. lmao got him. Let's see. Hey guys, as soon as Voyix leaves, you appear. Isn't that weird? Pun Pun, it is a little bit curious. Also, hello, Pun Pun. How are you? Hopefully you are well. Okay, so we do this down here. Then we can play middle fort pretty safely too here. I don't know. Well, actually, I'm realizing Wickless Baron does kind of get his ass beat. Well, he's endless still, so it's fine. Whatever. Who cares? Nothing matters. Okay. Brain Transfer is just good scaling for Hydra, but just in general. That is true. That's fair. Okay. We Grail here for sure. You Scissor Hand here. Probably the Assistant here. Organ Harvester here. It's Alive here, I think. And guess we go double mold here into play these all down here to get more what's it called out of you, get more equipment out of you and get you, I guess, killed again. I don't think it matters too much. Whatever. You gilded it in last bandit, transferring 100 Valor onto it. That sounds pretty good. You can remove Spell Shield from Corruption Seraph. You mean Dominion here? With the resin removal, I guess so. Yeah, but we don't have any spells to target afterwards, but you're right. That is true. We get the remnant pack right away, which is nice here too. Happy to see that. There's our first of hopefully many brain transfers. We'll put it on Wickless Baron for now, I guess, right? Doing good fun runs in the Bazaar and all 10 winners today? Really, Pun Pun? That's crazy. This guy's fucking built different, dude. You seeing this? Well, also Baron's dying this turn. Maybe I don't even brain transfer, because what's the point? He's just gonna die. I guess he's endless, so he comes back, huh? It's fine, I guess, whatever. Oh, and he lives now, too, because he had Lifesteal transferred. Okay. That's neat. Okay. Baron Grail, get in there. Play these out. Play Pyrelite here. Guess we should give you the lifesteal. Although you're dying again anyway, so I guess maybe not. Let's just give it to you. That's fine. That is fine, I think. Who is Clark Kent? You are Voyix. Man, I don't even get a chance to be Clark Kent in this mix. It's fucked up. If I chump, does Baron live here? Does not live. Okay, I just wanted to see. Okay, send the assistants to hell. Goodbye, nerds. Right here's good on endless units. You can stack their attack onto each other or keep reusing a unit. Yes, I agree. I do think that the brain transfer line here is pretty good when the guy that I'm killing keeps coming back, and if the guy that has the buffs die, they also come back with the buffs still. With like I think it's the attack buff specifically, huh? Okay, do this. Sack here. I guess I'll play this here for now. Seems fine as well. And what do we get here between the two of them? I can be Lois Griffin. Really, Pun Pun? You want me to be Lois? You think that's what I should be? This fucking guy won't even fucking play Monster Train with me, man. And now he's like calling me Lois Griffin, the worst character in Family Guy. What the fuck, man? Why even go on anymore? What's the point? What am I fighting for? I will, I believe, take the Stoic Plate Mail here now on you. You're the wrong guy to reform. I don't want you. You are oh, this is the one that got hit by the scrap for parts. That's big. It's a very nice stat gain for Baron Grail here. And play out my shards. We do get to do the play. We get to go It's Alive into brain transfer. He has one. It's over there, folks. And then we'll just do that and probably pass the turn. Yeah, that's a lot of attacks. This Hydra armed horror guy, pretty neat. This one could make it to YouTube in theory. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Dude, video title idea. What if it was Dante but freaky? That could hit, man. That could hit. That could go big for me. Do these. Guess I'll just keep stunning you. It's not Dante at home, it's Dante but freaky, man. Because he's got fucking abomination. It's definitely Dante but freaky. Remember to gotta keep killing for Baron Grail. Don't forget that. Very important here. Considering you have so many blades, it is a Dante run. Yeah, that, I mean, that's not, again, you're right, but, like, I don't know how fair it is. Also, fucking transfers ass again. Well, and just redraw him. Love to see that. There you go. Get in there, buddy. Yeah, that's 10,000 damage per round. That's pretty cool. Can I get one of the really burned out assistants here? Oh, the scrap for parts. Let's go. Dante, but arms instead of candles. That's fair. Yawn, where's we could use a razor. Oh my dude, you see him fucking slap crazy? He fucking went E Honda mode there when he was hitting entropy. Did you see that shit? Watch him when it's time to fucking hit. Oh wait, Savage is in the way now. Shoot. So I can stun you. So maybe do you live then? I think you still die. Unless we chump block. Hold on, we stun you. Well, the corruption isn't the issue. We can just chump block. Hold on. It's fine. If we go like this. Into this. Oh, you're living now? Fuck, I don't know. Whatever, man. Good enough for me. Put you here. Yeah, watch the Hydra when maybe it'll work on Savage G. Watch when he goes. Dude, we'll fucking go crazy. He is going. He attacked like actually. I mean, I guess you know he only has 10 multi-check, so it isn't that fast. But he's going pretty fast, man. I don't know what to tell you. He's going pretty Travis Scott sicko mode here. Okay, we'll just end the fight now. Thank you, Hydra. Very cool. We should just fight without the harvest. I guess that was it, huh? He needed the harvest to live. Oh, and the chump block didn't work because of stealth. I forgot the stealth from the shadow sheath. That's why he was dying there still. 99% CDR true, etc. real. Cool run. That's my first Hydra armed horror run to pop off too, which is nice to see. I keep seeing this guy, and it's always like when I'm playing Orechi. And it's like I don't have enough equipment to make him work, but it's cool to see him in a run where he really does work. Stealth and trample. I don't think we didn't have trample at all in there. I don't think, right? We just attacked a million times. Halfway done. We are halfway done. Oh no, we're not. We're one short. I think of halfway done. We're at 89. I think out of 100. But cool stuff. Hey people, thanks for watching. It was great having you. Hopefully you had a good time. It's time to. I'm contractually obligated to now raid Voyix. If I don't, he does hit me, which is very rude, but, you know, it is what it is. Let's go over there and say hi to him. /raid. Oh, I said /aid. Hold on. /raid. Voyix64. And then I'll set up the YouTube live stream transfer thing as well. And, guys, again, thanks for hanging. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I will hopefully see you in the future. Let me... Oh, fuck. How do I do it on YouTube again? Hold on. I forget. Here it is. I got it. Don't worry. Nobody panic. I know how to do the redirect. There we go. I've done it. Raid message? I don't know. Just tell Voyix, hi, how's it going? How's your foreskin, maybe? Just normal stuff. I'll see you next time, though. Goodbye.